Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Have a Word, the podcast, the greatest podcast on the planet, pound for pound. That is official, okay? First of all, before we start with our usual spiel, do us a favour, if you're watching this on YouTube, hit that subscribe button and hit that bell. We're closing in slowly on the 100k. That gets a nice plaque, so do that for us. Okay, now listen, not only are we just the best group of lads on planet Earth, me and this fella, we're comedians, stand-up comedians, and we're on two separate tours at the minute. I'm doing my tour, Dan's doing his tour. Dan's going all over the UK, as am I. Tickets for Dan at dannightingale.com. Loads of shows already sold out. Tickets for me at adamrowe.co.uk. Come and see both of us separately. Two of the best hours of stand-up you'll see this year. And I don't mind bragging about it. I'm on fire at the minute, mate. I'm burning gaffs to the ground, and so is he, as he's been doing for 20 years. And you'll know that if you've been a fan of this podcast for a while, especially if you're a Patreon. And if you're not a Patreon, what are you waiting for? Dan, tell them what they're missing.
Oh, you've got to sign up. It's one of the biggest patrons in the world, the biggest patron in the UK for a reason. We put out an extra episode, a patron exclusive, every Wednesday, an hour and 20 minutes of unfiltered Have a Word bullshit. Also, the early release video of the public episode. You've been enjoying it on a Monday, you will get it on a Saturday.
Occasionally you get it on a Sunday, but it's normally on a Saturday. But on top of that extra weekly episode, you get a Patreon special every single month. And on top of the ones that are upcoming, you get the entire back catalogue. The roast of Adam and Dan, we went to Amsterdam, the 3-part Nashville special, every lock-in we've done in here, 2 ghost hunts, the barber special coming up this month. You don't know what you're missing out on. £3 a month is absurd for the amount of stuff you get from us. You sign up for that at patreon.com/haveawordpod. Go and do that now. Go and do it now, and then come back and watch this episode. And do you know what, actually? Before you watch this episode, book tickets to see me and him.
Love you.
Wag wag leads, you're listening to the funniest podcast in the game from the heart of Liverpool with Adam, Dan, Sensei Carl and Finn. This is the one and only Have a Word.
Brought to you by Manscaped, the very best products on the market for below the waist grooming.
Go Ed, get on me.
I've got beef with Pret a Manger.
Oh, as a member. You're a member as well.
It's not even beef. It's just there was a fucking helmet who worked in London yesterday. And you know when someone, like a VAR official or something, you know when someone makes a mistake and then the mistake is pointed out to them, but they double down and they're like, no.
It's probably the first mistake they've ever made as well.
What do you mean?
Pret, there's never been previous mistakes.
Yeah, I see what you did there. Fuck you. I'm a member of Pret, right? Because I travel around a lot for work, Dan, as I'm sure you're aware. You know?
Oh, yeah.
You're a similar man yourself, but you're not a coffee man. You're more of a sneak man, aren't you?
Yes.
Right?
Sneak.
I love me coffee, and Pret is my favourite of the chains. So it's £30 a month, and you get 5 free coffees a day, and then you get 20% off the rest of the menu at all times.
Croissants?
Yeah, all of it. It's like, I went the Pret before to get me and Will a coffee on the way in. And he went, £7.20, please, mate. And then I scanned me thing and he went, right, it's only £2.40.
Wow.
For 2 coffees.
Wow.
Like it is, and it is worth it. It's really worth it, especially when Pret's are all over the place. I went into a Pret in London yesterday because I was having a bit of an IBS episode. I needed a
poo.
Oh, thanks, yeah.
So I went in and I went, can I just use the toilet, please, mate? And he goes, toilets are for customers only. And I went, I've got the app. And he goes, yeah, but you haven't had a coffee. And I was like, but I pay you £30 a month. And he's like, doesn't matter if you're not ordering a coffee right now, you're not a customer of this store. So I had to order a coffee that I didn't want that's free so that I could have a poo.
And how did that play out?
What? It was free.
So I get 5 free coffees a day. So he made me order a coffee and make me
So he's wasted
a coffee.
What a tit.
So when you were like, cool, I'll have a coffee. And then he was like, right, that's free. And then you were like, now I want a shit. He was like, yeah, cool.
Yeah, so he just refused to admit that his policy had a hole in it. So he was like, no, you've got to have a coffee now. And I was like, all right then, I'll have a Americano with milk. And he went, right, scan your thing. And then he went, right, I'll be there in a minute. I went, I'm just going to go and use the toilet. And he went, yeah.
Oh, mate. That's so Tory. That stinks.
It's so stupid. Like,
I'm a member.
Like, in any other situation, I would have wanted a coffee, but I'd already had 2 strong ones, and it was only like 10:15 in the morning. So I was like,
And you're having an IBS incident.
Yeah.
Oh, I wonder what brought that on.
The funny thing is, if I buy coffee, I need a poo, so that would work for me. If I was a customer, I'd need access.
It is
think
a
that does-
vicious circle,
I think
isn't
that
it?
does affect my stomach, but I need it to get through the day. I'm an addict.
You might never leave that prayer. You go in for a poo, they make you
It's
have
a
a coffee,
vicious
you have a
cycle,
shit,
yeah.
and then all of a sudden you need another poo, but you need a coffee. You're never out of there.
Also, can someone, when Adam started with "I've got beef with Pret a Manger," make that into a Grease song, please?
I got beef with Brett Monge. Well noticed that fits that rhythm.
Oh, I'm very good at that. Did you see the Sean DePaul one?
Yeah.
Fucking incredible. Whoever runs, genuinely don't know, runs No Context Have a Word, do we? None of us.
And I'm losing
Whoever's made that, you're a fuck.
control.
Keep doing shit like that. I love it.
Of my bowels, I need a shit now. Give me a free coffee.
Nice. Yeah.
You better shake up, do, do, do,
Cause I need a poo. And my ass is set on you. And my ass.
You better shape up, do, do, do. You better understand.
Now it's just the Grease song,
It's
isn't
a
it?
fucking rammer, though.
Oh, it's a fucking.
I hate musicals. That's heavy.
You don't hate
Every
musicals, you've never
Saturday.
seen
I
any.
hate the ones you talk about.
Because you've never seen them. Go and see Hamilton on the 4th of December, though.
I've seen Grease. Is it better than Grease?
It makes Grease look like a fucking. It makes Grease look like High School Musical because
By
it
the
is
way-
a High School Musical.
Do you know Grease?
It's the original High School Musical.
Yes.
So the theory about Grease is that Sandy's dead.
Yeah.
And at the end, when they fly off, she's finally going to heaven because she's got the man.
What? She's a ghost?
Yeah.
No, not that she's a ghost. She's
In
in
limbo.
purgatory.
Yeah, purgatory.
Basically, spoilers. Like it's like a precursor. to-
Spoilers for Grease. Oh, I've wasted 35 bloody years to see that.
no. You didn't let me finish. It's like Lost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just a
So she
fuck off.
drowns on the beach with Danny Zuko on a summer holidays.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then she wants him, and when she gets him, she can go to heaven. And they fly off in a car. Why is there flying cars at the end of Grease? There's no other magic.
She's dressed like she's going to hell though at the end.
She's fit though.
Yeah, that's a.
And Grease
well
2,
fit outfit.
Grease 2, totally different
It's
cast.
in hell.
Oh my
Have you
god.
seen it?
Michelle Pfeiffer's in hell.
Is it Michelle Pfeiffer?
It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Reproduction.
Olivia Newton-John's dead now, isn't she?
Yeah.
Rest in peace.
Well, she is now. And she was in the film.
Yeah, well, there you go. You've tied it together. Now she's actually dead.
What, the car, when they actually soup it up,
Yeah.
that's a special cool as fuck car.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
so
What's it called?
They're so rapey though. The Thunder cunts. What is it? What are they called?
Not the car.
Oh, they go fast.
Is it the Grease
This
Lightning?
car-
It's called
it's
Grease Lightning.
high
Carl's
driving.
being a dickhead.
I haven't seen it for
The
ages.
Go Fast.
A little bit rapey go fast.
They are
Probably
rapey,
need to
though.
work on. Yeah.
They're rapey as fuck.
Well, it's set in the 50s.
Yeah, when they were rapey.
They're
Also, I think one of the actors is in his 50s
Yeah,
because, like,
Oh, the tubby one.
no, the one who's got the pock marks, the one who's had acne and had it scar him for 25 years is meant to be 16.
Yeah.
Let me get this up on the screen.
Yeah,
this
he
is
looks
worth.
Turn the
getting up.
TV on. The TV's not on.
It'll turn on, I think.
Oh, there we go.
Look at that, mate.
They're all at least 30.
This man is 17 years old in this film.
It's not big enough. It's a bit like, do you know what I mean?
It make it big.
Give it a zooming.
It make it big.
No, Finn.
What? I can't
Like-
see it. It
oh,
looks
there we
fine
go.
on my screen.
It's working now.
Look at that, mate. Look at that airline.
He's meant to be 17.
17 years old.
He looks like his son runs a pizzeria. Show us the pockmark, man.
What?
And give me the light.
Go on Grease Cast.
Shona Paul again.
Is it here? Is it any
Show
of
me
them?
the pock.
I think it's Jeff.
Jeff?
Jeff.
Oh, Kaniki.
No, I don't even think it's him. Put Grease Lightning and pockmarks. Make sure you spell pock right.
Adam's really focusing on people's
what-
complexions.
I think so, yeah.
Karl Marx.
Him? Like second from, yeah.
Oh, the bad guy.
Yeah, he's meant to be a child.
He looks like the crocodile in Suicide Squad. Doesn't he?
Yeah.
Crocodile Man, what's his name?
Do you know what he actually looks
croc.
like? He looks
Can't
like,
remember.
you know, in The Dark Knight. Do you know when the Joker shoots Commissioner Gordon or whoever it is,
Oh,
and he's
yeah.
got no makeup on?
Yeah.
That's what
Yeah.
he looks like.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
When he's got like a regular face.
Sort of, yeah.
Yeah. What a fucking musical though, mate.
He's meant to be 17. He's had those scars for 17 years.
Wow.
And they're not birthmarks, if you know what I mean.
I know what you mean, yeah. Dan?
Over to you, Dan.
I thought Grease 2 was better than Grease.
I've never seen Grease 2. And like, that's not possible, is it?
And Dan's just saying not to be controversial. It's like being on a football podcast, this.
Yeah. My sister made me watch all of them probably every Saturday for, I'd say, about 9 years. Just through if I remember Saturday
you were
morning.
like 25. What are you talking?
Yeah. I already had a house.
Yeah, pockmarks.
His sister's like, come round.
Come round.
It's Saturday night. Come and see your niece and nephews. It's Grease night again.
When was it released?
1970, isn't it? The 70s.
Oh, God, I was
something.
wrong with 35 years then, 50 odd years.
John Travolta's got like a weird religion, hasn't he?
1978 came out. Soundtrack absolutely slaps.
Tom
I've got it
Cruise
on
is the same.
vinyl.
No, he isn't. He isn't a Scientologist.
No, he had his son die, didn't he?
Yeah.
Doesn't he just worship planes?
What religion's that?
I think you're thinking of autistic children.
Every time I think
He's a plane spotter.
John Travolta, I just think that guy owns a plane. Like a
Are
fucking...
you thinking of the film Face Off?
No, I'm thinking of John Travolta's life.
Hang on, so if you own a plane, your religion is now planes.
He has a plane. He has like a hangar at the back of his house and a runway next to it.
Is that ours?
John Travolta.
Yeah, but he just likes planes.
No, I think it's beyond that. I think they're his god. I think that's his weird religion. He didn't just buy like a little 2-seater. He bought like a Boeing 737.
You should ask him if you could put your snakes on it.
Just flies everywhere in it. Snakes on a blade.
John Travolta doesn't fly everywhere on a Boeing 737.
He absolutely does. I don't even think he's got a car. I don't think he's got a driveway.
Just going to Morrison's and going, let me load up the
Well, that's the problem, isn't it?
Boeing 737.
You've got to find a Morrison's near an airport. He's constantly in W.H. Smith's in airports.
So he does his weekly
Where are you
shop.
doing the big shop? Well, it's W.H. Smith's again.
Spent 27 quid on crisps, got 2 packs.
Just crates of smart water. That's all he has in his house.
No, but John Travolta's religion is God does everything. So, like, if he gives your kid AIDS, your kid's meant to have AIDS. So
Isn't
John
that-
Travolta's son died, and he wouldn't let him have the medicine and the surgery.
Yeah. And he just let him die because God.
Oh, isn't that Jehovah's?
Is he a Jehovah, yeah?
Oh, I think
That's
that.
brown bread.
I think.
Yeah, he is as well. His son.
Tell you what, considering you've been up since 4, you're flying. Jehovah's
like
aren't
John
allowed to
Travolta.
fuck with stuff, are
It
they?
says Scientology.
Yeah.
Oh, he's doing a hybrid. Planes, Jehovah's, and Scientology.
It says he's still a Scientologist. Maybe he's like got his own.
He's got his own wing.
He was raised. Hey. He was raised Catholic.
Yeah.
Oh, weren't we all? I mean, I wasn't.
That's everyone, innit? Finn, were you raised Muslim?
By Poirot.
No, but like, did your dad? Because your dad's a Muzzy, isn't he?
He is.
Yeah.
He's a naughty one.
Was he? Is it?
What do you mean he's a naughty one?
When he was here, he was eating bacon and boozing all the time.
Oh yeah, you have told us that.
There
Yeah.
are much naughtier ones though.
He was relatively. He was
Yeah.
kind of naughty.
Yeah,
No, but I used to lie about it in school.
and say that you were.
I used to say, "You just for attention."
Did you get longer than exams?
What for praying?
I don't know. Why else would you lie about being a Muslim in
got longer
school?
in exams because you have to read the questions backwards.
Primary school.
That, by the way, is the best thing I've ever said on this show.
That was good.
And it got nothing from you and nothing from the man it should have got something from.
respect
And all of our listeners don't even know what I'm saying. Just you, Carl. Just me and you, that mate. York and Cole.
Bosh.
Sheridan and his mate.
Something.
Yeah, RE. I used to tell people I was Muslim. The primary school. I grew out of it, and then I was called Osama bin Laden.
Yeah, you brought it on yourself, didn't you?
100%.
Was he Muslim?
Who?
Osama bin Laden? I don't know.
I know he went to school with Dom Jolly.
He did, yeah, in Q8.
Yeah.
Was he Muslim?
Both pranksters.
Is God's planes as well? Or was?
One's a phone jacker, one's a hijacker.
Oh my god.
Me and him went on fire.
Absolutely fine.
Whoa. Did he even do phone jacker, Dom Jolly?
No, that was Kai Van Novak.
He did.
I do get them confused, though.
Yeah, they
Trigger
look
Happy
the
TV,
same.
Yeah.
which was
Still a great joke.
Yeah.
Everyone knew what you were on about. It was worth it.
funny. I used to love that. Trigger Happy TV. That was like the first,
Fucking
like
superb.
taking the piss TV when I was a kid, anyway.
We should try and get Dom Jolly on. I've got a hook up there.
Mate, Phone Jacker was
Because I missed
unbelievable as well.
Was it Brass Eye? That was too old for me. And that's looks like I loved Brass Eye as well.
Brass Eye was different level.
But that was too old. Like, I think we missed that.
Phone Jacker was just so good.
That was my...
Is Face Jacker the one with Ray Fakadakis?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's one of my favourite characters in anything ever. I watch that maybe like 3 or 4 times a year.
He shot him, that one.
Yeah.
Oh, mate.
Yeah. Like, have you seen it? So Ray Fakadakis is like a Scouse careers officer. So he's got like teenagers coming into him going like, yeah, I don't really know what I want to do. He's like, well, you know me, you got like his Scouse voice is very similar to yours. Like,
Father O'Leary.
Yeah.
You know, my granddad, you know, he was in prison. Didn't really know him because shot the postman. Crack shot. Anyway, got any hobbies? We'll watch it in the break because it's so fucking good.
Phone Jacker. I used to prank call all the time, so I loved Phone Jacker.
He's turned it into a podcast now. He does a Phone Jacker podcast, which it's a perfect, like...
It's only short, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
It's perfect.
He's an unbelievable comedy actor.
Yeah, 4 Lions is so funny.
And he's brilliant in What We Do in the Shadows as well.
Yes.
Oh, my God.
Yes.
The
What's it in the
series.
shadows?
What?
Man.
It's such a good film. We
You
watched
seen the
I've never
show?
seen it. I've never even
The
heard of it.
show's good,
Yeah,
but
the film is good.
I've never even heard of it.
I own it.
Oh, you'd love it.
Serica's friend's got Hello Police tattooed on her arm.
Nice.
Johnny opens the door. He goes,
Yeah,
Hello
yeah.
Police.
Can I just clear something up? I am not in the new series Boiling Point.
Oh, I was going to ask you about that.
Yeah, that's not me. That is a man called Sean Fagan, who is a really good Scouse actor. And for years, he's worked in the Pilgrim pub. And people have got in there going, fucking hell, I don't know what you're doing behind the bar. Because apparently, people genuinely get us confused and they're not just taking the piss. I don't think we really look that alike. Finn, you can get a picture of Sean Fagan up if you want.
I'm on it.
He looks similar, but not enough to get mixed up with.
Yeah,
He's got a role in Boiling Point. The man
Yeah.
from the pub.
TV show, yeah.
he's doing well.
Fucking good lad. What have we got? Where is he?
It's Sean with a H and an A and a U and an N.
SHAUN.
There he is.
Okay, I can see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not zooming in, but yeah.
They can see it.
So congratulations, Sean.
Did you play for Motherwell as well?
I did, yeah.
All right. Okay. Cool.
In the Shadows is a documentary film about vampires, but like just regular everyday vampires who just live in a house.
By
And are stupid.
Taika Waititi.
Taika Waititi.
And is it
he-
Jermaine Clement? Is it?
Yeah.
and he's so funny in it as well.
But the TV series has got Matt Berry in it, being
Oh,
it's some of the best Matt Berry.
yeah. He's got such a unique way of delivering lines.
Oh,
hasn't
he knows. He so knows what he's doing. It's so brilliant. Like, and she's English, isn't she?
Yeah, she's in Stafflet's Flats as well. I can't remember her name. Is she
That's
Greek?
funny as well.
Or is she the other guy?
You like biscotti?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
didn't know you like
Have a
eating
watch.
farms.
It's on Disney, I think.
It's on iPlayer
It's
as
an
well.
iPlayer as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
In the Shadows, it's fucking great. And Taika Waititi is just a talented man who's also with Rita Ora.
Yeah, married, aren't they?
Yeah.
In a throuple.
Not anymore.
Oh,
They're just married.
yeah.
And
They want
two-
the spare room back.
Yeah.
Were
Nice.
they in a throuple, yeah?
They were in a throuple.
With another woman or
Yeah.
another man?
And let me tell you this: the other woman wasn't a moose. You'd be surprised to hear. She was very attractive.
What was the other woman's name?
Beryl. Yeah, it
Rita
was,
Ora, Taika Waititi, and Beryl Johnson.
it was Sue actually, Rita Sue and Taika too.
Not bad.
That's like a film, that.
I love that throuple dynamic. I just think it's fascinating.
You spoken to Laura about maybe doing that?
No, I'm all right. I'm just trying to have sex with her on her own. That's enough. I don't need to bring a fucking super sub on, get Solskjaer off the bench. I just don't know how it works. Is it do you have to fuck 2 birds
Do you live
every
together?
time?
2 birds, 1 stone. Do you live together?
Yeah. Well, they
And
did.
Laura?
They did. No, you don't. If you're in a throuple, you don't have to live with each other. You're in a relationship with a third person.
Yeah, that doesn't feel
So
like
they might have their own gaff and just come round,
But
for
a
weekends.
throuple is you all fuck each other as like gangbangs, but also independently, innit?
Yeah, that's what I don't get. If it's like, to be honest, Rita, Tuesday is Beryl's night.
Yeah,
All
but
right.
it is though.
I've seen them all.
It's like, right, so let's say it was you, Laura, and I don't know, Sue, right? One night be you and Sue, one night be you and Laura, and another night, which is also sort of good for you in the wank bank, is Laura and Sue, scissoring.
Yeah, plus you need a night off. Yeah.
But then there's a fourth night where you're all just going fucking mad.
I think you're making it up like a washing up fucking schedule, innit?
What? Wait. Adam,
What?
how many dicks are involved?
They were tits.
Right.
Wow. Big nips. Wank off them nips. I love big nips. I just don't know. I just don't know how it works.
Don't say it.
I suppose it's just a more natural. Take a breath.
Let it pass. Let the thought pass. I'd like to live with it because you're getting best of both worlds then.
What, help with the mortgage?
What? There you go. It's a third cheaper as well.
Yeah. That'll really make it sexy, won't it? I'm gonna fuck both of you tonight.
No, but it's not about-
Sue. The water bills come in. So
Yeah, well, that is what it is, though. It's not all about being sexy. It's a relationship with a
Exactly.
third person. It's not just a big fuck party.
No.
Life's more than a fuck party.
no, it's absolutely priority is sex.
No, it's
no
not
one's
friends with
getting
benefits.
into a throuple going, this council tax a bastard. Like, bullshit.
Why?
A throuple is almost always sex driven. You don't have a third member of your relationship who's some submissive that likes being fucking sat on by your wife because you're like, oh, actually, that's nice, but genuinely, you know.
You don't know many people in throuples. I would challenge
You
your
don't know
authority on
anyone in
this.
throuples.
I do.
Who?
Me mate, John.
John.
John Cena.
John, is he doing all right?
John, Emma, and Lucy. have been in a
John,
throuple.
Emma, and Lucy. I've heard you mention them individually, so that's nice, isn't it?
They've been in a throuple since sixth form.
An early throuple.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Well, it started as a love triangle, but then they thought, you know what, we can make this work.
yeah.
And the financial benefits, especially for like parking and that,
Yeah.
great.
The water bill?
There was a lot of bitching at sixth form, but then they were like, "Let's all go to uni together."
Yeah.
Nice,
They did. They all went to Loughborough.
sporty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You did as well. How did you remember that?
Wow.
How did you remember the uni?
Because it's the only place where sporty people really go, isn't it?
I didn't even know it was
If
a
you're not
sporty-
going to like a proper red brick, you
Oh
go to
yeah, they're
Loughborough.
sporty. All
I didn't even
right.
know it was a sporty uni.
Oh, Carl, famously.
Loughborough.
I nearly went to Loughborough because it's also really good for maths.
Okay, I thought you were going to say that you were getting a sporting scholarship of some sort at Loughborough. No, okay.
I'm telling facts and nothing but the truth, sir.
But
So John, Lucy, and
Emma. Yeah.
and they're still together.
I don't
As
know.
far as I know.
Now-
I don't keep up with everyone. I went to sixth
I mean,
form with.
if I knew a throuple from sixth form, I'd keep up. Can I ask about what
What, in
happens
case
with...
there's ever a fucking opening on the roster.
No, I just think it's an intrigue in it. I don't think you'd be like, oh, I don't hear
I've
anything
been a
about
bit
them.
busy cementing my name as a fucking world-class comedian, Daniel.
Oh, yeah, you have, haven't you? And you just don't hear any gossip about anyone. What happens when you go, do you know what, I want to have kids, but...
Coming both of them.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just a race to the...
You get two
Let's
shots.
Yeah.
It's double the chance. There's another. One's paying the water bill. One's getting jizzed in.
Yeah. Like getting 2 lottery tickets, isn't it?
Yeah. You're
Nice.
doubling your chance of winning.
But what if they both want kids? What if the other one's like, I've paid the water bill, I still want a
Well,
baby?
then one of them was pregnant. You just keep pumping in the other one till the other one.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Do you know there's a 50% chance of winning the lottery then? You either win or you don't.
I'm still laughing at you. Pump it in.
Oh.
Lovely.
But you
Good
do-
morning, everyone.
No, but like one of them is doing the tiling and one of them is like watching a telly with you and then you switch. You've got 3 people doing shit in the house. And houses are hard to maintain.
Yeah, they are.
And if you're ever like, I fancy
I
getting
love
sucked
it.
off, and they're both like, oh, we've both got headaches, you'd be like, that is statistically improbable.
Yeah.
But what if they sort of cycle together with the headaches? Oh, that'd happen, wouldn't it?
You're a fan.
The menstrual cycle
Sinking
would
up.
sink in.
You're a fan.
I'd have to, what I would do menstrual cycle wise is I would actually try and keep them apart. If you had 2.
You've got constant pump then.
So, right, great. So you're in a throuple and they never see each other. Lucy, you're in the west wing. Emma, stay in the fucking east wing.
They're opposite as well. They wouldn't see each other.
No,
Clever.
really smart. So they're helping with the house, but only one
No,
side
they're
of
not
it.
helping with the house. It's their house. Oh, the tile needs doing. Oh, the windows need cleaning. I'll watch The Simpsons. And then it's my turn.
Don't get a tiler in or a window cleaner whenever you do.
Why? Why would you?
Serica's busy, isn't she?
Dan, if anything needs doing in my house, I ring a man.
I know. But if you had two women...
You normally do it mid-record, we know.
I don't do anything in my house.
Yeah, I think you keep them separate so that they don't sync up. They can text each other, but just not in the same room.
They don't have to text. They can just shout at each other because they're in the same house. Hey, mate, you all right, love? Yeah.
Just do it.
How's your tiling going? Yeah, good.
How good would bigamy be?
Yeah.
It'd be fucking sick, wouldn't it?
No, bigamy, married. Why are you marrying them all?
Love.
Tiling. She's one of the best tilers he's ever been with.
Got to marry you.
The word association today has been next level. Live. What? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
Name me one downside to a throuple who live together.
Because one woman's enough.
2 people shitting at the same time.
Two bathrooms.
Oh, God, yeah. You need
That's what I mean.
Why does that ever happen?
You need an ensuite.
Cycle this shit.
Yeah. All the time.
Oh, me too. No, bollocks.
Just wait a minute. Even I can do that. Can wait a minute.
You do realise 3 people who live in one house can all still shit together? Like, that's not like a throuple thing.
I know that, but I'm saying if there's 2... Oh, yeah, that's a good point.
Fucking idiot.
I think it sounds like a special type of torture.
What do you mean one woman's enough?
It's enough, isn't it? The good and the bad.
I think
How much
the more
do you-
women, the better in every way of life.
Oh, really?
Have a
Get a
harem.
fucking harem. Just get 35 on the go.
Who's that?
What?
What's a harem?
The Muslim.
A load of women. A load of wives.
Oh, you mean a harem?
That's the way they say it in Hamilton.
It is. It's a harem.
I think the British way is harem, isn't it?
Harem, yeah.
And then the Americans.
Harem sounds like you. Come on.
What?
You know, sounds like your uncle.
It sounds
does,
like your
yeah.
uncle, doesn't it? Harem doesn't sound like a word. It sounds like a name for a man
Yeah.
whose parents were born in
I think
Asia.
yeah, I know, but I think the word might have, I think that's where it might come from.
I
Let's
thought it
look
was
at the
harem.
etymology.
Oh.
Oh, lovely word.
I refuse to believe that Lin-Manuel Miranda wrote the wrong pronunciation into Alexander Hamilton's musical.
American.
It's a harem. That's not harem. It's only got one E.
So small on this screen.
What are you up, Finn?
It's harem.
What have your big fingers done to that screen? We've got tiny screen mics. Oh, there you go.
Tiny screen lighters.
Press
It's
play.
from Arabic.
Press play.
Oh.
Oh, nice. Origin.
Mid 17th century from Arabic, haram.
Haram.
A literally prohibited place.
Oh, there you go. So you're not allowed 35 wives?
Used to be. Back in the good old days. When do you ever just get to hang out on your own? 2 wives, 35 wives.
When they're out having a little chat and talking about the
No,
bills and that.
they're not allowed to go anywhere near each other
No,
in
that's
case
just
they
my
cycle
silly
together.
rule. But like,
Sorry, yeah,
you know,
yeah.
maybe like once a week, I'd be like, look, I'm going to play FIFA. You can go and do
Off the-
dominoes
off
on
the
the garden
bingo.
or whatever.
Mate, it sounds like 2 women whinging at you.
Is that
I
all
think
women-
you're being really unfair.
Is that all women are to you? Whingers?
Yeah,
No, it's not all they are, but sometimes they can whinge.
yeah, they can. Yeah,
Of course.
Would you live with 2 men?
you have to distract them.
I have lived with 2 men.
Well, did he whinge?
I've had a different past. What, in a shared house?
Yeah. What's the difference?
Yeah, I lived with Danny Mac. He whinged
just-
all the time.
Yeah, but it's just 2 men who can suck you off as well.
No, Danny Mac didn't suck me off. He was just
That's
a
exactly what Carl's saying.
what?
If you've got 2 wives, it's like having 2 Danny Macs who can suck you off. He's not going to love this bit. I'm not gonna lie.
I think you're overestimating how much blowjob is happening.
You said it was
in a-
all sex? A throuple?
Yeah, but I'm saying if you get to the point where you're living together, I think genuinely thruples start out with
Tying himself
totally,
in knots.
totally sexual as it starts out. If you end up living together, like, oh, it's great, you've got 2 misses. Like, that's when do you? I want time on my own. Like,
You
I
could get time on your own.
Give them time together, and then you've got time on your
And
own.
4 people live in your house now, and you've built your own house to get away from them.
Yeah, but imagine if there was another woman going, "Where are you going?"
And then you just tell her, I've already
And
told
then
Laura
she
I'm
wants
going in the
kids.
garden.
And she wants
Play
kids.
dominoes.
She wants kids as well. So now I've got 4 kids when I wanted 2. This
Tell
is
her.
getting out of
Tell
hand.
her to shut up.
Yeah.
Oh,
You're
well,
not
then-
having kids.
Oh,
Strictly anal with you.
oh,
You're me bumming wife.
That's how Sue likes it.
Imagine that. You'll be bumming. I'm sorry to all the women who are listening to this.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
You
It is all jokes, obviously. But, sorry. We're not objectifying you. But we are for jokes.
I'm sorry, Danny Mac. We objectified you as well. I don't know how anyone... Like, Etta was asking about that, about house shares. She sort of doesn't... Yeah, she wasn't asking... Etta wasn't asking about thruples, although she's kind of in one at school.
Is mummy a bumming wife?
Direct quote. No, she's not, darling. Famously. She's absolutely not.
This is public.
I know, but we've brought Patreon energy. We always do this. As soon as there's not a guest, we're like, everyone on the naughtiest form ever. Yeah, cool.
Prime Minister could watch this.
What?
The Prime Minister could watch this if he wanted to.
I
The
don't.
King of England could come in your house and watch this and you wouldn't be able to stop him.
Come in your house and watch it.
Yeah.
What a weird move that'd be from the king. Just announce it, bash through the door. There's Serica tiling. So you can't
What are you
stop
doing
him.
here, King Charles? I've come to watch your podcast.
And legally, you can't stop him.
You can't?
Yeah, you can.
What episode are you putting on for the king?
What do you mean?
This one?
What do you mean?
What?
What do you mean the king can't? You can't stop the king?
You can come in your house, can't you? Isn't that why
No!
That's why Americans have got guns.
No.
Go on. Whoa. Go on.
Americans have got guns to stop the King of England, famously fucking them over.
Watching
So
podcasts in their house. That was the War of Independence. That was
but-
what it was all about.
War of Independence is to fuck us, and they got guns to go, hey, go away.
No, the right to bear arms is to fight against a tyrannical government.
Yeah, but back then it was ours.
Harem. What? Hang on. No one can come in your house if you don't want them to, babe.
They can.
Not even the king.
The king can come in your house if you don't want him to.
The king can't come in your house.
He defo can.
He can knock. He's like a vampire. He's got to be
You did it as
invited.
well.
Isn't he
If he
exempt
knocked
from
with that
all
hand.
laws?
What the fuck are you talking
The
about?
king's exempt
He can-
from all
no.
laws, isn't
Oh, yeah,
No,
yeah.
can't
That's
the
why
king-
you can...
Can't the Queen claim... Oh, couldn't she claim any bit of land in the UK that she wanted? So the king can just go, this is my ken now, bail it, lad, and put another word on.
What the fuck are you talking about?
The king can claim any piece of land in the UK.
No, that's absolute horseshit.
No, it's one of those old fucking
Will's
stupid...
nodding and he knows.
No,
Absolute
listen.
horseshit.
You're right. Dan is technically wrong, but you're all obviously... It's like that law that you can fucking blow a Welshman's head off in Chester after midnight. It is still a law, but it's not happening, is it?
You can shit in a postman's ass on a Tuesday.
Yeah, about him. In the postman's shit.
See that, Dan?
On a Tuesday. There you go. You can
He
claim...
can't break the law.
He can come
He
in...
is above the law.
That is not true.
What?
He's not above the law.
He is. He killed Diana. Well, he didn't, but they did.
Yeah, he's sovereign immunity from both civil and criminal proceedings.
There you go.
He can come in and
Oh,
bum
yeah,
your
he's going to
wife's
come
head
in,
off.
bum your head in, mate. He's going to finish the
But it's
tiling.
not I can do to stop him.
I hope
Yeah.
none of the flag shaggers are watching this because the fucking Muslims just schooled a fucking Englishman on the laws of the land.
Oh, shit.
If
That's
the
me.
king,
That's me. Muslim man.
he was until the end of primary school. And then they came up with a really funny bit of wordplay for a nickname, and he was like, I'm actually Christian. So King Charles,
Yeah.
in his Christmas Day address,
Yeah.
in the King's speech, literally just gets a servant, blows his head off with a shotty,
Yeah.
no prosecution.
No
Is that how you
prosecution.
think? Is that how you think that'd go?
There's be outrage.
He'd probably
in the public.
be impeached or whatever they say. We'd
Yeah,
get him out.
he'd be
But he's
impeached.
not going to Nick, is he?
No,
Yeah,
no.
100%. That is an old. There's there is no written constitution for the United Kingdom. He would go to prison.
There's defo some
Yeah,
old
hang on.
bylaw or something.
It's his gaff.
What
His
do you mean?
Majesty's pleasure. It's his ken.
Yeah.
He just closed
You
the
think
prison.
the P stands for pleasure?
Yeah, but I'm saying that's what the joke is. Isn't it?
He's got. I just strongly disagree with
He
you.
closed the prison that they put him in.
The outdated fucking English constitutional shite is not going to stop him if he literally goes, "Come here, Jeremy," and everyone's like, "Ah!"
You don't think the
He's like-
royals are murdering people all the time?
Not on the fucking King's speech on TV.
Oh, so that's what makes
They're
it
not
illegal?
walking around blowing people's head off with a gun, are they?
they've defo murdered them.
You might think that, but there's no fucking evidence.
Well,
if
if-
there's evidence, if it's on TV,
I think you're wrong.
And
I
no
think
one's
if he
gonna be
blew,
like,
I think
God.
if he blew someone's head off on the King's Speech and he's like, "Pa, fucking dead, you bitch," right? If he did that, I don't think he would go to prison. But I think there would be an invasion from a foreign country, probably America, and they'd just kill him. They just be like, "You can't do that." Like, yeah, you
An
can't be prosecuted.
invasion. So my option of him serving time as a
Wouldn't
prisoner,
happen. He'd be like, "Fuck off,
but
lad. Can't touch
America-
me. I wrote the bylaws."
It's his gaff.
the United States would invade
Yeah.
the UK.
yeah.
Would invade the UK
Yes.
because the king, who has no power,
Yeah.
has shot someone in the head.
Because there's been an injustice.
And I'm the silly bollocks.
No.
Yeah, all right, cool. We don't have oil, though, so
Are
they're
you going to
definitely not doing
Walton
that.
Nick? Well, it's mine. It's closed. Next.
Can't put him in prison, can they?
Oh, they absolutely can.
He'd be getting fucking
House
spit
arrest.
roasted within about an hour and a half. You joking, aren't you?
Oh, I'm not saying
Come here, sausage boy.
he's not on B-Wing.
Yeah, he'd be like, they'd be using him as like an arse finger.
Oh, he'd be the arse finger.
Yeah, 'cause
oh,
it's
he'd
them
be
fingers,
popular.
mate. Yeah.
Fresh meat.
Yeah, literally. Sausage hands.
Oh, God. No, he's not going down.
But he can do whatever he wants.
Yeah.
No, he can't.
There's no chance that the King's ever getting prosecuted. Someone would have to come and take him out.
The judges work for him.
Yeah, I don't think it works like that. I think you'd find that the Constitution that isn't written anyway would get fucking amended pretty quick. Shot someone in the head on TV. Look at you. Aren't you all in line? I'd start the revolution right here, mate.
He'd shoot you in
Yeah,
the
there might be a revolution, and he might be like
mean,
accosted by the
once-
public, and he might
once
be
again-
overthrown.
Once again,
but
he's
it wouldn't
not,
just be.
he's not a ruling king. He's not. There's no need to be a revolution. He's just a fucking. It's a ceremonial
ceremonial.
He's
position. innit?
revolting.
So you think fucking John and Terry, fucking
John
from-
John and Terry.
John
You
Terry,
think John and Terry from fucking
No Anquo and Carnu. Go on.
Scotland Yard are going down and going, "Come on, Charlie, we've just seen your address there. There's your handcuffs. Get in. Oh, I mean the extra large ones. Get in the van." Like, you think they're just arresting him and taking him, and he's going to go, "Oh, okay, yes, I did blow servant's head off." He's going to be there going, "Suck my sausage cock. I'm going nowhere near Nick, mate."
He'd just sit in his house and go, "No, it's my Nick."
Yeah.
The judge is sacked.
Yeah, you're all fired.
He's done.
No. I hate
Maybe
him,
house arrest.
but my man's got power for over the. Over
What
the police.
power?
He's got police who drive him round. He just.
Oh, he's got police.
He's
He's
got
driving
them in
around.
the pocket,
He's got a
mate.
chauffeur.
Do you not see his Mars funeral? You think that's not power? You try and get
Pretty
that for
good.
your auntie when she goes.
I think
He
I'd
couldn't
struggle
watch
to.
the telly because his mum died. What do you think he's going to do when he blows someone's head off? He just turned the telly off. No one would know he did it.
He
Cool.
gaslights everyone. That wasn't me, that. And some of the sausage-fingered cunt.
That's what he'd say. Self-deprecation makes people believe.
Do you honestly think he could just walk in your house?
He can.
Yeah.
Do you know?
To be honest with you, if King Charles, I'm not in any way a royalist, and I hate the monarchy, and I hate the fact that we are overruled by someone who has apparently got an inherently better bloodline than the rest of us. I don't think the idea is very modern. I think it's quite silly. But if King Charles knocked at ours, I'm letting him in.
You're not closing
I
the
know,
door,
but that's
are
not
you?
what I'm saying. I would love.
If he knocked on my door
love-
of my flat, I'd open and be like, "Fuck off." Give him a FIFA.
Oh, he's going to struggle with that, isn't he?
What if he knocked with a TV license guy? But like, you're not coming in, Charles.
I would love to slam the door in King Charles' face. It'd be fucking brilliant. Not
You invite
today.
him in 100%.
Not today.
Why?
What?
Let him come in your house. He just wants to have a look.
Fuck off.
If I was him, I'd just knock on some random kid's door, be like, "What's happening? Let me in." And watch his head fall off. And then go home.
That'd be your.
Yeah. All these
There's a
flats-
hospital to open. Never mind that. I'm playing knock a door run in the neighbourhood. Loads
Not
more
running.
fun.
Knock and
Knock a door
stay.
stand.
Knock and let me in. Just knocking on people's doors.
Is that me being gently hit onto the front door? Oh no, it's the king. Little sausage fucking chops.
I'd let him in.
Yeah, but you're saying he can just wander in.
He can.
I disagree.
I'm not ringing the police if Prince Charles is in my front room, am I?
They already know, don't they? They're
Yeah,
driving
the
him
police are like,
around.
Yeah, we dropped him off.
And they'd hang up.
So
Hello.
you think it'd be illegal for him to just wander in your house? He's definitely just allowed to do what he wants.
No, he's not.
Ask for
No, it's not.
forgiveness.
It's
not
not the year
permission.
1230. Things have changed. When was
Can't
the
fault
Magna
him on
Carta?
He was there. Google it and see what he can do.
But that's what I'm saying. It says he's exempt from all laws.
Exactly.
Who says he's exempt?
He can
all
park,
of this,
he can park
Google.
wherever he wants.
That's not UK and EU.co.uk.
Yeah.
Monarchy in the courts.
Yeah.
I'm not having it. Here are the laws that Charles is exempt from as king. Press on that. Time magazine. Ready? Oh, luckily it's in the smallest font in the history of font.
Traveling with a passport. See, doesn't need a passport. You can just turn up in fucking Mozambique and be like, I'm King Charles. Go away, dickhead.
Traveling with a passport, understandable.
John Travolta can pick him up wherever
He can just do whatever speed limit
He
he
can break the
wants.
speed limit. He could just do fucking 195 on the M6 toll.
When they are
all
escorted
do
by
that.
police officers.
Yeah, he's always escorted by police officers. He's the king.
Right, so he can't just speed. He has to be escorted. Do you know I think all like ambassadors can do the same. I don't think they have to stop at traffic lights.
Safety.
Yeah.
Queen Elizabeth didn't even pass her test and she was driving round.
Yeah, on Balmoral, on her estate, just fucking murking deers. Go on,
disgrace.
paying
No, she
taxes.
used to drive on public roads, paying taxes.
You not seen that fucking picture of her in a Range Rover?
Yeah.
She's got the one model down from me.
Paying taxes. You surprise me.
She's in the
Go
Matthews
down,
Stafford.
jury duty.
He can't have
Racial, ethnic, and sexual equality
When
laws.
silent King Charles is on the jury.
Just wanted 2 weeks off work, lad, if I'm honest.
What's this? Racial, ethnic, and sexual equality laws.
Oh my God, King Charles can be so racist.
They can't so anyone working for the royal family cannot file a complaint to the court if they faced any discrimination under the
I'm
categories of
telling
race,
you,
sex, and
the
equal
king
pay.
should start a fucking podcast. He would
He's
fly.
using that one, though, isn't he? That's the one he's breaking regularly.
Right.
His dad was.
And what have you got? Shooting people in the head with a shotty. Where did that come up? Oh, it didn't come up. Murder.
No, it's sovereign immunity.
If he drives past you at 195 miles an hour, you wouldn't know it was him who shot your head in the
Here
chassis.
are the laws that Charles is exempt from for his king. Murder, want one of them.
But sovereign immunity
He's
means he
exempt
can't
from
be-
criminal
he
and
can't
civil
be
proceedings.
prosecuted.
Well,
He should start.
Maybe they changed the laws, but if he did it right now, he can't be prosecuted.
He should start flexing them. He should start like parking where he wants, robbing Morrison's, pushing all people over in the street.
I think you're describing Mario Balotelli.
I was thinking about him before.
I think Mario Balotelli thinks he's exempt from all laws as well.
Well, Mario Balotelli, when he played for Manchester City, just used to leave his car wherever was most convenient and then
They'd be
just
like,
paid the
that's
tickets.
a £70 fine. They'd be like, he was like, oh yeah, fine.
He had loads of money on his passenger seat once, and the police pulled him over and went, why have you got that? He went, because I'm rich.
It's a, honestly fucking great answer, isn't it?
It's mad that you're not allowed to have money, innit? Like the police were like, why have you got that? You have to prove it. Like if you took 50 grand on a plane and it was just yours, they go, why?
The,
Mate, I
the way
took-
around that is to get some untraceable bearer bonds. Not allowed to ask questions then.
Yeah. Why have you got those untraceable bearer bonds on
None
you?
of your
on
business,
seat?
officer. Fuck off.
I to get 10 grand out of the bank when I was buying my car, they're like, wow, what's this for? They ask you what it's for.
Yeah, drugs.
Like, give me my fucking money. You're Nat West. Fuck off. Took ages. You've got to like take a passport in and everything. Just take your money out.
Yeah.
And they need to know what it's for. Kiss my
It's so
flat.
you're not getting scammed because you're old.
Yeah.
Oh, it's my age that did me in there.
Is someone asking you to pay the
There's a fella in here. He's in his late 80s and he wants to take 10 grand out saying it's for a car. I don't think he can drive anymore. What do you want me to do here, John?
Yeah.
Ask Jack his passport. Okay. Canal, he's 42. Yeah. Give him it, yeah? Okay. Want me to do any other checks? Can you walk in a straight line for us, love, towards that door and then come back?
Nice. That's what they did. They went,
Someone said
"How
you
old
paid
were-
me drive. For
How
10
old
grand."
were you when you first saw the film Grease? 34. Shall we have a break?
Yeah.
I'm literally Googling murder and King Charles, although that's not a good thing to Google, is it?
No, we're on a watch list in milliseconds.
Ladies and gentlemen, my absolute favourite sponsor in the world because they sell not only sex toys but sexy outfits as well.
Do they?
Lovehoney.co.uk. Promo code WORD20. Look at you, 20% off site wide. And look, Halloween's coming up. So if you've never got into your cosplay and dressed up, Dan's a policeman, by the way. We just can't find the hat.
If I go trick-or-treating in this, it's a fucking nightmare.
I'm not going trick-or-treating, mate, but I might be smashing some puss as me nurse, you know what I mean? Like, who just want to fuck me like this? Promo code's WORD20. The world's online superstore for sex toys and outfits. 20% off the best products you can buy. Lovehoney.co.uk. Promo code WORD20. Get yourself an outfit. Get your missus an outfit. They look better than me in this, and I look pretty good. So
Your missus would look great in this. Is that the ad?
probably, yeah.
Love Honey. Now then, ladies and gents, it's time to talk about my absolute favourite sponsor. It's NordVPN.
It's mad that they're your favourite sponsor because a while back you didn't really know what a VPN was.
You know what? I'm not just playing possum, but I still don't. Can you talk me through it?
Not only is it a way to up your internet security, but it's a way, get off me. It's a way to sort of, you can set your location to anywhere in the world. You can trick your computers into thinking it's in any country on the planet, okay? So I use it a lot of the time to watch like the Premier League kickoffs that aren't shown in the UK. I'll set it to like Canada, watch it on a Canadian broadcaster, stuff like that. And if you go to nordvpn.com/haveaword and get the 2-year plan, you get 4 free months.
4 months free?
4 months free, only at nordvpn.com/haveaword.
Oh, wow.
But I have been a long-time user of NordVPN. It is the best VPN that money can buy. I wouldn't use another one if you paid me.
Oh, no.
Okay? NordVPN. Go and get yourself a VPN and you can watch, everything on the Ugandan Netflix, the Nigerian Netflix, which is actually, that's doing really well, the Nigerian Netflix, yeah.
Can I just tell you look really good?
I've been working out.
Yeah, I can tell.
It's part 2 of 3.
Oh, we've not had that for a while.
Not a robot for a while.
No guest. No guest today.
Because we know that you like them. We bring the Patreon vibe to the...
Yeah, just every now and then. We just don't have a guest on.
Oh, yeah, totally.
Got some great guests coming up. Some people who've never done it before. Very exciting time.
Oh, we got some fucking good shit coming.
Should we do some questions?
Oh, I would love you to, mate.
Right.
Questions.
So we had one that
for the
was
weekend.
that was just related to what happened at the end of that section anyway. So this one's from Daniel Punchon.
Punch on.
Jason's brother.
Punchon. Wag lids. I was just going through my junk emails and realised how many scam emails I get. I'm wondering if you were a scammer and had to scam a person out of money, how would you go about doing it? You can't use physical violence or threaten them. You solely have to do it through convincing them to hand over the money.
What, we have to be scammers.
Yeah.
We have to be some of the biggest lowlifes ever.
Yeah, but say you're scamming a bad gimp, like
Oh.
a bad Tory
Like an
gimp.
old woman.
Oh, an old woman. Oh, yeah,
that's
cool.
I think you took that in a different direction than I would have, Carl. I'm not gonna lie
They're
to
the
you.
easiest though, aren't they?
Yeah, I think that famously they are pretty, yeah.
I'm, it was a few years ago yesterday that I told that one of my life goals for a while was to be a long con artist. And I'd planned to scam my way into hotels and stuff. But I have thought, like in the past, when I've been down on me looking a bit skint about like scamming billionaires and millionaires and that and just trying to...
They're pretty susceptible as well, famously. They're stupid.
Well, they want something for nothing, so you give them nothing for something.
Ah, it's the opposite of what they want, but they get caught up in the wordplay.
Dan, do you know about the guys who can buy you holidays and stuff using the cards of millionaires?
No.
What?
Yeah.
I live in Sorgal. No.
I know someone who I don't know him, but I know someone who knows him.
Yeah.
And if you want to buy a holiday or like a big item like a kitchen, he'll buy it for you and basically you get it for half price. And he's just using like a stolen millionaire's card.
Dark web or something.
That's just a guy. There's probably loads of them though.
There's another. Wow. There is a.
Will you ever pay full price for anything while charging?
There is a multi-millionaire
for free.
There's a multi-millionaire wedding scam. I don't know whether you know about this.
Go on.
So what you do is a lot of really
you become a wedding venue and then overcharge to fuck.
A lot of really wealthy people have PAs who deal with most of their sort of day-to-day admin. You know what I mean?
Boring shit.
And these people get invited to a lot of events, right?
The PAs do.
No, the millionaires.
Yeah, okay.
And they can't attend them all and don't want to. So what like some people have done in the past, and apparently this does work, get like the postal address of a lot of the PO box or whatever it is, of loads of different millionaires and send them wedding invites. And on the invite say, we're not asking for money, we just want a thoughtful gift. Whatever you can afford, and you can send them in advance to this address. Now, most PAs will read that and go, he's not going to their fucking wedding, but I better send a present so that he doesn't lose face.
Box it off.
So you end up getting a load of presents from millionaires for a wedding that isn't happening.
That's good.
Right. So you just need that email. How'd you get, so.
You need the PO box of wealthy people.
Right. Okay.
But that's not that difficult to get hold of.
I like that.
We should do it.
Hush money.
What a great way to go to prison. Why are you in prison? I've got this lovely set of crockery. What are you in for? Murder. No.
It's illegal to wedding crash as well, isn't it?
Illegal?
Not for the king.
Harry's back with coffee.
He can turn up to any wedding, famously,
Yeah.
and have sex with the bride.
Nothing you can do about it.
But yeah, if you wedding crash and it's fraud, isn't it?
Oh yeah, I guess.
Because you could.
Yeah, but it's fun. It's fun fraud. You know what I mean? They made a film about it. Owen Wilson was great in it.
It's actually a really problematic film if you watch it.
Is it? Yeah.
Is it?
I haven't seen it. I was just riffing.
Oh, it's a really good film. But
is
then
it
if you
ju-
watch it under the microscope of the modern world, you're like, oh, shit.
Yeah, but you can watch loads of stuff like that.
Obviously, you
innit?
can. I'm not saying I'm not going to watch it because of that, but I'm saying if you were to,
Friends is awful.
it's fraught.
It's so bad. Like every episode is. Remember when you were a big fat bitch, Monica? Ah, fatty. Like that's every episode of Friends.
And Joey shags all the women.
Yeah.
And he's allowed because he's a good looking man.
I don't think that's that problematic.
No, but I mean, like, womanizing's not seen as a good thing on television anymore, is it?
No, maybe not.
But it was lauded then, like, hey, he's cool, he shags all these ladies and doesn't call them back.
Yeah, he was the most basic character, wasn't he?
Yeah.
He likes food, he's thick,
And
and he's a
likes women.
shagger.
Yeah.
I'd scam the scammers.
That so
I'd start ringing Africa
That's
and just
become
see
a-
how they like it.
I fell down a YouTube rabbit hole a couple of weeks ago.
Do you think
I've been in it for
Africa
about
is
2
actually
months.
doing
Steve
this?
told me about it as well.
I love
So there's a guy. The one I've been watching is called Kit Boga.
can't believe you let it-
is the
I
second
can't believe
best.
you've let it slide that he said he'd call Africa and see how they like it, by the way.
Oh, 1-5 on
Like-
Africa. Get bogus.
So
Is that Scouse Africa? All right, lads, you're in Africa now.
So basically, there's a guy that does that. He
He doesn't scam them back, he just wastes their time.
but he's also like taken all their accounts down
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
stuff. So he's got like a voice modulator, so he can either sound like an old man or an old woman. And he's going, "Hello," he's American. "Hello, I don't know what I'm doing." He pretends to go to follow it. What
Keeps
they're
them
doing.
on the line for like 10 hours.
He's done one for weeks.
He
like,
sounds like you with the fucking like.
it's an addictive
Dion.
thing.
Well, there's
watching
another
it.
one called Scammers Sutton, and it's a similar guy, but he goes on the computer and deletes everything.
That's what Kit Boga started doing. But they just waste their time, and then also they can track. So they're getting into their
Okay.
computer,
Yeah.
but he's doing it back to them and then taking them down.
Have you seen the one where the guy is so good at hacking that he has the CCTV of their office?
Yeah.
And he's got a line of people, and he's like, "What's your name?" And she's like, "My name is definitely Claire Jones." And then he's like, "Is it Claire Jones?" She's like, "It is 100% Claire Jones." He's like, "Nah, it's not. It's Susmita."
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you can see it go.
That's what you do.
It's so funny, that video.
And then the guy's like he fans himself at some point. And he goes, "Are you hot?" Oh, I love it.
There's ones
So
where they
good.
go into the place in
Yeah, they
it's
raid
in
them.
Mumbai. The guy walks in to the place and goes, "Oh, I've been speaking to you," and like, what the fuck? They make so much money.
I'd rather just do it from my spare room and hack rather than be like, I tell you what, I really piss them off. Me flying to Mumbai for 11 hours. That'll show him.
On two slightly different notes. First of all, like confronting people who've fucked you over. Not like a massive fuck over for me, but obviously anyone who creates content online, you get the odd troll and people who just say horrible things. Every time I get one that pisses me off now, I do have a lovely little fantasy daydream where I turn up at their house and murder them.
Yeah.
Like
Oh, you're not just confronting them, you're shooting them.
I'm not shooting them, that's too quick. I'm draining their blood like a halal goat.
Oh dear.
it's what they do.
Inshallah.
I can speak. for
Where
them.
was that in Hamilton?
Second thing is last night I got a notification to my Facebook fan page saying I had a message. Now I don't get those notifications anymore because I have an auto reply on which goes, "Thanks for sending a message. We'll be back whenever."
Yeah, by the way,
never-
if I go and check that message, there's like 5 months of me going, "Thanks for getting in touch. We'll be back in touch." Sorry about that, everyone.
Yeah,
Facebook's dying. Why are you still on it?
I've got a lot of messages that I haven't seen, and some of them are stand-up questions. Some of them are going, "Add another date in Norwich." Some of them are going, "Oh, we'd really love to see you, but we can't make the date. Can you add another date in Glasgow?" And then some of them are podcast fans, and some of them are ladies who I think want to have sex with me, and one of them's really not happy with you.
Oh.
Yeah.
Can you say why?
Yeah. So she sort of goes through. She wants to talk to me because she thinks we've been through similar stuff in our past.
Okay, it's always a... Yeah,
So she's like, "Look, you've been through stuff. I've been through stuff. I'd love to vent to you at some point." And then she says, "And as for your mate, laugh my ass off. The one who thinks he knows all about women, babes, he's got no clue what gushing is. He reckons it's piss, and he isn't funny. I'm a female, 45 from South Wales." That's it.
Finn's Matt.
Right.
Just North Wales.
Ah, sorry.
Thank you.
I love it, but she's a gusher.
It is just piss. Whoever this stupid woman
Oh,
is.
God, Carl,
shut
just
up.
get off the piss.
It isn't just piss though. It's lady cum,
Apparently
and I
it's
love it.
Gushing as well. If you're listening, that woman, I couldn't give a fuck what you think. I now think it's piss more.
There we go.
Take
Yeah,
that.
get on that.
There you go.
So we're not scamming. We don't want to
We've
scam.
been through some similar things, and I'd just love to talk to you about it.
By the way, I'm a gusher.
And I'm a gusher.
Window
And I'd
clean-
love to talk
window
about that
clean and
stuff
scamming.
with your dick in my mouth.
That's easy. Window clean and scamming. Aye, mate. Got the money for the windows. People just give you £3. Do that loads.
£3.
Yeah, it's not much, is it?
Sorry, what?
The window cleaner used to knock on ours loads. When
And
I
you
lived-
just paid him
when
because
I-
he was...
No, when I lived with my mum, but I was like, you haven't cleaned the windows? I would never say it. But I don't know if he's cleaned the windows. It's rained since. I actually said to my mum, put a smear in the corner of one of the windows and let's test them, but she never did.
Well, yeah.
Window cleaning's the biggest scam going, mate.
Yeah.
It's easy.
Is it £3? Mine's
I don't know.
18
No,
quid, my
maybe,
window.
I don't know. I'm
All right.
When do you think? How long is the gap in your head between cleaning the windows and collecting the window cleaner money? Because normally it's immediate.
How's that immediate when he cleans them when you're out?
Yeah, they do come... They can come back round for the
He
dollar.
used to knock
Yeah,
about,
if you're not
he used to
in,
knock
yeah.
about 6. Yeah, but when everyone was in work, he'd knock about 6 o'clock and be like, window money. Mum would go, yeah. I'd be like, you don't even know if he's fucking cleaned the windows. She'd be like, oh, he has.
You're such a suspicious, cynical man.
Because he definitely didn't clean the fucking windows.
Do you know what this is? This is you projecting how you would approach window cleaning onto a legit window cleaner. What you do is go, everyone's at work, I'm just going to tell them I've cleaned the windows and come back at 6 and collect the
He'd just get a second wife to do it. We know what Carl would do.
There's the scam, though. Knock on someone's house and go, hey, mate, windows. Don't even say you want money for window cleaning. You just knock and say, windows. And then they give you money.
Very low return
And then
scam,
when,
innit?
when the police ask, you just say, I just said windows, mate.
Windows. What do you mean? Windows. I don't understand what you mean. Windows. How many windows before you just give up? Windows.
What do you mean by windows? You were in a fucking wire.
You do that for 3 hours in a couple of roads, you're making 60, 70 quid. That's better than the hourly rate for an accountant.
Yeah.
It isn't.
So you think
Well,
if someone
then-
someone knocks on my door
Yeah.
that isn't my window cleaner
Let's role play it.
and goes,
Okay. No more role play. Windows.
"Hello?
Windows.
Oh, what do you mean?
Windows.
What, you've done the windows?"
Windows.
No, but Ben, 2 doors down, is our window cleaner.
Windows.
No, I don't understand. We
Yeah,
literally.
Ben. Yeah. Ben's windows.
Oh, so you work with Ben?
Ben and windows.
All right, but I've already paid Ben.
Windows.
You're gonna have to. What do you mean? You want money for?
Windows.
Okay, cool. There you go. There's £3. And what's happened there is I've just thought there's a special needs kid knocking around.
Trying to
and he
buy
wants £3.
windows. No, he wants to buy. Wants
Yeah.
money for windows.
Imagine if we'll take the windows out. He's come to fix the computer, Laura. Windows. Windows.
It would work. You would make money.
Yeah, it would. Yeah,
You would
100%.
make, especially old people. They're stupid. Windows. Yeah.
Carl, again, always straight to the old people. They're the people who get scammed. Go for them. Windows.
The question was, are you scamming people? I'm scamming old people by knocking on the door and saying
I'm ringing
windows.
0151 Africa and just going, Windows? We haven't got any.
Bloody hell, mate. You buy one, you get one free. That's a window as well.
Are we flagging it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's off.
Okay. Offside.
Do you know, after we talked about arenas in Africa, I went and researched it. There's so many more arenas than I thought. Africa's doing well better than I.
Because in your head, Africa is one big desert.
No, no, it's not.
continent.
You got a very regressive view of Africa. Africa has got.
100%.
Yeah, you
Do you know Nigeria is one of the wealthiest countries? I honestly,
Yeah.
I think,
but who owns the money?
I think the Book of Mormon has really fucked my. I'm like, everywhere's just Uganda. Like, I honestly,
Mate, Akon?
Yeah.
Look at him.
oh yeah, and Akon. Yeah, Nigeria is incredibly successful. And Akon.
Akon lit Africa, didn't he?
What?
Google it.
What? What am I
Akon
googling?
On fire.
Akon lights Africa.
Lights Africa.
Harry's nodding.
A project started in 2014 by music artist Akon, which aims to provide electricity by solar energy in Africa.
Sit on it.
Right.
They had electricity before that, though, Carl.
Yeah, but he's boxing them.
Not all of it. Oh shit, I'm going back down there.
Akon lit Africa.
Akon's raised $1 billion to finance projects in Africa.
Yeah. How much has got through to the
Exactly, that's the
so
point,
fucking
innit?
dodgy.
Yeah, all the Nigerians.
What a weird rabbit hole where I was like, the Have a Word podcast has got me researching the GDP of Nigeria.
I don't think coming from Great Britain or anywhere in the Western world, we're in any position to lecture African countries on what corruption is. I think we're just as bad as anywhere on the planet.
No, I think there's places that are worse.
I don't think
The
there
only
is.
reason they can go there is because they got nothing for us to take. Because it's just added, isn't it?
I don't
What,
think I don't
Africa?
think there is anywhere worse than us. I think we're as bad, if not the worst.
What, corruption-wise?
Yeah,
Do you think?
genuinely, yeah.
Then like Russia.
Coney 2012, mate.
But do you know what it is with Russia? Russia's not lying about it. Russia is like, we're not, like, I'm Vladimir Putin and I'm in charge. Shut the fuck up. Rishi Sunak is like, hey, I was elected. You weren't. I was elected and this is what people want. So, you know, we're going to do it. No, we need this PPE. That's why, you know, me make Johnny make socks. I'm getting him to make medical masks. Like, there's an artifice to our bullshit. Whereas in Russia, they're very brazen when they're like, Putin's like, yeah, my mate John. Yeah, I'm giving him this contract. No, he's never done it before. You going to do anything about it? Shut the fuck up.
Well, yeah.
Look at
they're not.
HS2.
What?
Look at HS2.
It was never happening, was it?
You know, we all get it quick, but when it comes to you, it slows down. It's basically just a big same train with fancy
Right.
writing on it.
I mean, Russia's not just going, listen, he's the emperor. They are still doing elections and stuff.
Yeah.
But they are more brazen about it. Like, he runs the whole gaff. And
Yeah.
if you're a political activist and you're like, we should deal with this Putin thing, your head ends up in a bin about 2 months later.
Yeah.
But it's still horrific and tyrannical. Like, there's a parliament, there's ombudsman, there is select committees, but within that, there's some high-end Tory corruption. And it's just the way the fucking country works.
Yeah, I think we're the worst.
I don't know. I think
How many
Nigeria
African
might.
window cleaners do you think are scamming people in Africa, Dan? We've got more than anyone.
Yeah.
They haven't even got windows, apparently, so how are they doing it? Clean your windows. We haven't got any windows.
Finn, next question.
Next question.
I honestly think both of these, when they picture Africa, are thinking of the Lion King.
I'm not anymore. I haven't looked into Nigeria's fucking wealth.
It's picturing comic relief, isn't it?
It's disgusting.
Yeah, it's sort of fucked it up a little
Yeah.
bit.
Lenny
Don't get me wrong. Like, there's going to be bits of Somalia that are pretty ropey.
Gonna do some underrated, overrated.
Go for it.
Although at least they've got the seas, you know, to go and be pirates. I mean, you know, how good would that be? Like, well, we used to be fishermen, but it's all fucked.
Damn
Tell you what we
feeling
should do, lads.
problematic.
Let's get a bow. Let's get some
Are
machine
you trying
guns.
to like big short this podcast this week? Is that what you're trying to do? Are you trying to bet?
Famously Somalian pirates, you know.
They exist,
It's
yeah.
just the boys, isn't it? Getting out on the high seas, taking down a cruise ship.
a stag.
It genuinely sounds kind of fun. I know it's like, you know, horrific and people get hurt, but
You
it
think
would-
that's like Somalia's version of going paintballing and scam for your stag do?
We're going to take down a P&O cruise. Hey.
yeah.
instead of starting a podcast, lads, pirates. Just say. I think we should do it. The
Pirate special.
Scouse Pirate Special.
Pirate radio.
Take down
yeah.
the sea cat.
Yeah.
The duck bus.
The ferry to Belfast that takes 8 hours that everyone be like, oh, fucking, just take it over. It's a nightmare.
Underrated, overrated?
Oh, absolutely.
Am I still a kid? Having a really bad
Tell
dream.
me, if you're African, that you wouldn't love to... No, go on. If you're Somalian, you'd almost feel obliged to be a pirate at some point. Wouldn't you? Wouldn't you?
Dan's problematic right now.
Here's a problem.
I'm problematic.
Harry, am I being sensitive here? I just want I want like a voice from the darkness. Am I being sensitive or is this insane?
Content manager over here.
Harry?
I came back with coffees and there was a lot of kind of questionable views on an entire continent of people.
Yeah, no, I educated myself about it. I've been there. Nigeria, doing exceedingly well.
You've never been to Nigeria?
No, I've not. I've Wikipedia'd it. You know, I've been in there.
And it said they're all pirates.
No, that's Somalia. It's totally different. Nigerian pirates, they don't need it. They're doing so well as business people.
Landlocked as well.
No, it's not.
That was the guess.
Right.
Finn, can we talk about literally anything else, please?
Ready?
Underrated Somalian pirates.
Gear shift now. This is from Mark Hunt. Underrated, overrated. Flour on Baps.
What?
Flour on Baps.
Overrated. Makes
It's
me arms-
overrated. It's
makes me
horrible.
arms dry.
Bread.
Horrible.
Oh, I thought you meant like rose petals on a woman's tits.
Oasis.
Could have been
That's
that.
Oasis, that. Rose petals on a woman's tits. That's Oasis.
Yeah, famously.
I ate it.
It makes my hands dry.
It makes my hands feel.
A weightlifter.
It tastes awful. When you get that bad one that's like got a bottom that has like flour caked on it.
I don't know what it's
Bad.
for.
I think the only time it's good is when the bread is dead fresh.
Oh, mate, Nando's, sort your fucking bread out, mate. Keep getting stale bread at Nando's. A bad one of them's got a bit too much flour on the
Is
bottom.
it that one though?
No, it's like the last couple of Nando's.
The top of a Nando's
shite
bread looks like a pussy, I think.
What, the little ciabatta thing?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The burger looks like a pussy.
So right. So that's,
I've stopped talking and someone's gone, I'll take the baton and I'll run with it. Pussy bread. Hey, not African pussy bread, that'd be too far.
right. Brian says underrated or overrated? Bungalows.
Belters.
It was
Right.
really good for my mum
Me
when
nan
she
had
lost her leg, you know? Because famously, people with one leg, not a huge fan of having an upstairs.
Did you get a bungalow? Did you?
Yeah.
All right. Is that one of the rules of losing a leg? You get a
Rules?
bungalow.
It's not a rule. It's not like you can't have
Oh,
an
that'd be
upstairs.
good.
It's just, you know,
Oh,
most
it'd be
people
an-
with one leg don't want
It
an
would be a
upstairs.
nightmare if the rule was you only have one leg, you get a bungalow, because you get a lot of 70-year-olds just chopping off a leg, wouldn't you? Be like, I want to be on the
7?
70-year-olds.
Oh, 70.
Not a lot of 7-year-olds.
Do you know how much it costs to have a false hand?
What, on the NHS or private?
I don't know. I
You
just
never go private for a false
20
hand.
grand a year maintenance. Because it's got, found this out yesterday.
You have to get a subscription to your hand.
Apparently.
He's not wrong.
Isn't that mad? 20 grand. You lose your hand. They go 20 grand a year. There's a joke there I'm not going to do. But £20,000 a year. That's awful.
What? Do you have to pay?
Maintenance on it because it's obviously a very complex piece of kit.
It's like the BMW heated seats.
Yeah.
It's just like
It's
that.
like if Audi go, it's a service time, 20 grand. But the Audi's your hand.
I bet you could get a deal on
Worth
it.
it though.
Is this a fully roboted hand that like responds and like grips?
Yeah, you can use it. It functions as a hand.
How much for just like
It's
the,
not-
the fake hand?
What, like,
You know,
eBay.
Happy Gilmore.
What, like a mannequin?
Shubs.
You could just rob one of them from fucking British home stores.
We've got one out there.
paper mache?
Just take it out of the fucking lobby. You'd be
That's
all
not,
right.
that's not 20 grand, is it?
No, it's not. It's,
Unless you're painting different colours all
It's
the
the
time.
price of paper mache, you know?
Yeah.
Once a week, probably.
What do you mean?
'cause
How much is that
Have
one?
you seen Dan's black hand? It's less than 20 grand a year.
That's what they'd say. Seen Dan's black hand, yeah? Less than 20
Really
grand
makes
a year.
sense.
I think
but-
there's levels to it. I think there's like mannequin, and then there's tongs, and then there's fully functioning robotic arm.
The Hamza's quite
the
expensive.
Abu Hamza. Yeah,
That's
yeah, yeah.
expensive. The Brasso alone, 20 grand
Good
a
for
year.
when you're on the tube, that though. It is.
It is. I'm not disagreeing.
My mum didn't get a bionic leg.
Oh, famously.
No.
She'd lose the bungalow.
Peter Cato.
She did get a bungalow.
Peter K,
My mum
2035.
didn't get a bionic leg.
Mum wants a bionic leg tour.
Yeah, she just settled for the wheelchair, you know what I mean?
And the bungalow.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you get a bionic leg, it's not, you don't get a bionic leg and a bungalow. That's a fact. There's a limit of what the NHS can do.
If I had a bionic leg, I'd be fucking running everywhere, me, you know.
Yeah, but in the circle. Listen, you need 2 bionic legs, otherwise Lefty's going to be really letting you down, isn't it?
Well, this is what we do on Patreon, by the way.
Yeah. If you haven't signed up to Patreon, it's mental how we always do this with it's just us on the public.
So bungalows are.
I don't think we should podcast this early in the day, you know.
Everyone's
I
delirious.
honestly thought we'd come in and be a bit flat. And I'm like, yeah. And then it's gone the other way with like
Naughty.
lunacy.
I like bungalows underrated because they help the infirm.
Fuck bungalows.
They help the infirm.
I'm just taking the opposite position. Bungalows are shit.
My granddad lives in a bungalow.
How much do you love being upstairs and being like, I'd love to go downstairs?
I think
Not in
bungalows are
fucking
a
bungalow.
waste of land, but they're good for people with one leg. That's my opinion.
They're building a lot less now, aren't they?
Yeah.
They're in demand.
They're
I think it would be
expensive.
better. It'd be much better if like you made houses into duplexes. So like what would be the bungalow, the first floor, is people with one leg, and then upstairs is for people with like three. You know what I
legs.
mean?
Yeah.
They love running upstairs.
I'd say this about a bungalow. It's not good having a wank in the bedroom and then getting caught by the postman. You know what I mean? That's the problem with a bungalow, isn't it?
He can't let himself in like King Charles.
all the private time. If you just forget the curtains.
Does your postman come into your house?
No.
Are you letting the postman go in your downstairs toilet?
If he walks past the front bedroom.
Close the blinds.
Yeah, okay.
Wank in the back bedroom.
Oh, yeah, cool. Sometimes the
Do you think in a bungalow, the bedroom is like in front of the front window? The bedroom would be at the back?
No.
Well,
my
fuckface, I
granddad's
have
is.
lived in a bungalow that has had a bedroom at the front.
Same. My granddad's got a
That's madness.
front and back.
It's just because my nana liked wanking and being seen. She was a bit of a voyeur. That was her, though.
I have heard that about it.
Right, this is from Tam. He just says the army, underrated or overrated?
Which one? R1.
The UK, British Army.
Ukrainian, underrated.
Underfunded.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's mad that not every country has armies. There's lots of countries that don't have armies. Like
Right.
Sweden doesn't have an army.
What?
Yeah.
There's no Swedish army?
No. Some countries don't have armies, and Sweden is one of them.
Sorry, guys. Sorry. I just don't want to be sat here as a passenger while Harry looks like he's come back from the bar in Bar.
And it's about to be the least popular person on a stag do.
And
So,
I'm assuming this is a Dan versus food.
This is
Dan
a Dan-
versus food? That's
This
the
is-
title.
Dan versus food.
Dan versus food.
Today
This
is
isn't food.
versions of soup.
Oh, no.
Soup as shots.
Why have you done that?
What do you mean?
Even I wouldn't want these.
You like soup?
I do
love
like soup,
soup.
but I don't want to have them out of a shot glass. You have them out of a spoon?
Out of a spoon?
You can just have a little sip.
It is out of a spoon. Would you say off of a spoon?
Yeah.
The bin, Harry.
Off
We're
a
also,
fork, off a
we're
spoon.
also we've,
No, but it is off a fork, but it's out of a spoon. A spoon is a container.
Anyway, guys, let's put these to the side and talk about the army.
We'll come back to the army, Dan.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
This
I
is,
feel
this
like we
is not
need-
fair, you know.
It's just soup.
It's just piss.
So
It looks like a dying person's
we've got
piss.
5 different soups there,
I
Dan.
can't tell you how much I wouldn't touch this one.
We want you to sip them and say what you think they are
Yeah,
and
what
rate them out
flavours?
of 10.
Get me a spoon. I'm not sipping
yeah, spoon.
soup.
Okay, one sec.
Blech.
We want a spoon. We've got a spoon.
Got a spoon.
So,
You
So, Harry, you know what each of these are, don't you?
yeah.
don't want to do this.
Dan's never had soup.
Have you had any soup?
I've had
ever?
tomato soup.
I
Right,
think you can
I'm
guess that
telling you
one.
right now.
It tasted like the worst bit of a pizza.
Okay, so this is tomato soup just by looking at it. So just
Right, well,
start
I've had that, so that's fine.
That's not how it works.
Do you want to introduce it, Adam, for the clip?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Dan versus Food. This is Dan Nightingale, 42-year-old man with food phobias, and this is the first time in his life that he's ever had soup. Daniel. The production team have sort of fucked you over here because they've put soup in shot glasses and made them look less appealing than any soup I've ever seen in my entire
Well,
life.
that's cum, innit? Look at
That
that.
look, I think that is cream of chicken soup.
not a fucking chance.
You're not allowed to
That's
tell
not
him.
chicken cum, by the way.
It's just chicken soup.
You're not allowed to tell him the answers either.
Yeah, don't tell. We're trying to get him to work out what they are.
Dan.
Just to get you initial.
Dan versus
impression.
food. Bum, bum,
Go
bum,
on, go on,
bum.
try a bit of the chicken cum.
Full disclosure,
Go on.
I have had tomato
Okay, so
soup in my life.
Oh,
Dan, no.
Do you understand how food phobias work?
No.
I'm
Yeah.
taking a mouthful of everything. Fuck off. It's fine.
What flavour's that?
That's quite nice. That's tomato.
1.
And it's got a bit of herb in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like tomato and basil, I'd
It'll be
imagine.
tomato and basil, yeah.
Herb Dean.
Yeah, tomato and herb dean.
Right, all right. All right, cool. I don't
Harry,
like the
could you just
texture.
get me some sort of cloth? Because I'm going to just wipe this spoon clean
salt
before,
and
because I don't want them to mix them.
Tomato and Herb Dean. If the UFC ever made soups.
Yeah, I've got one.
Yeah, but that's
Yeah.
going to be scented, isn't it?
What other ones are there,
No.
Carl?
Right.
Dan's fuming here, by the way.
This is awful, lads. This is awful.
You're going to cry.
Yeah.
Maybe
Well,
I'll
I
ice
am
in a
when
bit.
I start
He just needs
retching.
his soup.
Soup makes you feel better, famously.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Right,
He's
next
really
one.
not happy here. I can feel it coming off him. He's in a mood now.
What flavour's this, Dan?
Dan,
Some sort of jizz.
No,
Come on.
none of it's jizz. I promise you
let
that.
me just do...
No.
Just, look,
I won't be able to do it.
look, I'm not going mad,
Right, that's what I would have done.
okay?
Go on. What flavour's this, Dan? Not sneak. What flavour are we saying that was, baby?
Come on, baby. You've barely touched your blueberry honky pop here.
Classic. What flavour was that?
I don't know. I didn't get a taste. I was appalled. Oh,
Looks like mushrooms, mate.
Chicken and mushroom, I think.
oh,
Do you like chicken?
Just mushroom, apparently.
You love your chicken, don't you? It's basically like a blended Nando's. Think of it like that.
Right, this one.
Oh, I can tell what that is.
Yeah, that looks lovely.
Yeah.
Daniel liked that. It's quite like,
It's chunky.
yeah.
Yeah. Bitty.
oh! Don't sniff them.
Oh, that one's lovely.
Have some of the chunks.
This is getting worse. This game. Can we go back to hot dogs?
What was that one, Dan?
I don't
Flavour?
know. Fucking awful. Smoky shit.
Oh,
It was pea and ham,
pea and
that.
ham.
A bit of cat sick soup. There you go.
2 more.
I've stopped enjoying this game.
You're doing well,
tell
Dan.
you
You're
right
doing
now,
I'm
really
not.
well.
I'm
You-
doing terribly.
No, but you're eating them.
They're all,
You're trying
no, I'm
them.
not. They're awful.
We love
But
you.
you're trying them, and that's the main thing.
You miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
I know. That's why I've not been taking them.
We love
Michael
you, Dan.
Scott.
What are you doing?
Whoops.
I think that's a bit of minestrone.
It is.
That's quite nice.
Yes.
I mean, again, it's not quite nice. It's just not as absolutely horrific as whatever that one was.
Like this last one's the best one.
Oh. Oh, yeah.
Here comes the airplane. John Travolta's.
Plane. Choo choo. Choo choo.
So John Travolta does.
What's this?
It's the best one tonight. It's lovely.
You're a liar.
I'm
No,
not.
that is probably the best one.
Yeah. What was that one, Harry? That was chicken, that one.
Right. I get it.
How'd you feel?
With some really nice tiger loaf or something.
Yes.
I could see how that minestrone and the tomato might be good. These three
You don't like cream of? I think?
beigey, creamy nightmares will never go anywhere near my face again.
The thing is, you do like tomato flavored stuff, and minestrone's, I think, tomato based,
Yeah.
and tomato soup is literally just blended tomatoes with basil in it. So that is just like tomato ketchup with a bit of jazz to it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Jazzy ketchup.
But it is though. It's just warm tomato ketchup that you dip a bit of bread in.
Right.
It's bread sauce.
Out of 10, Dan.
Minestrone out of 10.
7,
Tomato out of 10.
8. Wow. Not compared to.
Of course.
Yeah.
Chicken cum.
Whatever that was.
Mushroom.
Mushroom.
Right. Chicken and mushroom, -3.
Oh.
Cat sick.
Cat sick, 2.
Cum.
2. Fucking bad.
Mushroom worse than cum.
That was.
She's not a soup guy.
You knew I wasn't a soup guy.
Yeah, but we thought we might
No,
convert
we thought,
you.
hang
No,
on, we
you
thought you
didn't.
liked soup.
No, you didn't.
Fuck.
I can see the lane we're going in now. It's going to be like, oh, he's never had it, but this will make him dry heave into a fucking bin.
Nah.
Yeah.
We are
Next week, we're not going to let you have the bid.
We are content creators, Dan.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was another episode of Dan versus Food. Please leave comments on either the clip that you're watching or on the full episode if that's where you're watching it, and let us know what food you would like Dan to try. If you're thinking, I don't know whether he's already tried it, he hasn't. So just comment any food you can think of, and as long as it's not Nando's or like chicken kebab from like the charcoal one, he hasn't had it. He likes chicken dinosaurs as well. He likes chicken normally, which is weird because does not like their jizz.
The last underrated, overrated is something you could maybe try. I think this is psychopathic behaviour.
The army.
It's from Aaron. He says a ketchup butty, just bread, butter, and ketchup.
You ever had that before?
No.
I had
But
a brown
I-
sauce butty when I was a kid.
Do you know what, though? That sounds mental, but like you can see the reasoning.
Just pizza, isn't
Like it's just like, oh, I like bread, bit of butter. What's wrong with a bit of
Just pizza.
It's just pizza.
meat?
It's just cold pizza. Dan, you done well there.
Well
That was
done,
the
Dan.
difficult
No, shut up. I don't accept that. I accept
No,
your
but you
praise.
tried them
It was
all.
awful. It was just awful.
one. Crying ass.
I think it's time for a break.
Keep saying that, and I won't do it anymore.
It's not up to you.
You what? I mean, ultimately, it is.
Oh,
Don't push him, honestly. He's fuming. Like, you can't feel the heat radiating off him.
that's the tomato soup.
And if you want to see the worst reaction so far, the Patreon special this month, where I try scouse.
Which is out on the date of the Friday, the 13th.
Whoa.
Oh shit! And it
my
isn't a
God.
scary one, by the way. If you're thinking that's not scary, I mean, some of it quite scary.
Scary the day after.
Yeah, yeah. Some of the phone calls in the coming days afterwards were scary.
We're moving into the rap battle area of content creation.
I can't wait to watch it again.
There is a rap battle.
Oh my God.
And comment below who you think the 2 participants of the rap battle were. If you get it right, you get a golden ticket for life.
Yeah, you got to get both of them. Break time. What's happening, lads? How are we? Time to tell you about my absolute favourite sponsor, the best in the game, manscaped.com. They're an OG sponsor. They've been with us for years now, and that's because you guys love their products just as much as we do. And with WORD20 as the promo code, you get 20% off and free worldwide shipping to the best in men's below the belt and facial grooming. What have you got there, lad?
This is the Handyman. Now, I've got the Lawnmower 4.0, which
That's
is
the pube trimmer.
Oh, that's some phenomenal technology for your pubs.
And they've got the beard trimmer now as well.
Yeah, but then what about the rest? What about the rest of the face? I've got beard, and then it doesn't quite do everything. Look at this. A man on the. I've got a beard, so the hedge trimmer is the one. What if you're fully clean shaven, but you don't like the wet shave? Get the Handyman.
You can do a wet shave or a dry shave with that as well.
Shut up.
It's absolutely unbelievable.
Amazing bit of kit. Don't buy crap presents for your dad anymore. You know, like your brother-in-law, you're like, oh, what are we getting him for his birthday or Christmas? Get him some fucking Manscaped.
Christmas is coming up. Get them some Manscaped products. Or maybe you're a goth. Halloween's coming up.
Yeah.
Get some presents for Halloween
Do
for
they
you
do
and
that?
your goth mates. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Goths don't have pubes. Well, they shouldn't have.
No. Word 20.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah, we're 20.
20% off, free worldwide shipping.
Yeah, even for goths.
Hey, Dan.
Hey!
Do you know what I've always said about you? He's a comedian, him. A stand-up comedian. A stand-up guy, but also a stand-up comedian.
Wow. Not a lover of soup, but
Lover
doing
of
stand-up.
snakes.
Before we do this last section, do you want to tell people where you're doing your jokes and that?
I've got loads of sold-out shows now, so I'm just pushing the last few that aren't sold out. Next week, I'm in Darwin on Friday the 13th of October. So this week, basically, as you're watching the episode, nearly sold out. It's a great room, the Darwin Library Theatre. So come down. And then on Sunday the 15th is the rearranged gig because the Nottingham Glee shut down. So it's Nottingham at the Metronome. If you still haven't had confirmation about your tickets, you need to get in your emails and find them or contact the Glee because they have rearranged that. And then the week after is Leicester at the Y Theatre. And that's Saturday the 21st of October. Weekend after is Warwick on Friday the 27th, Bristol on the 28th, and Cardiff on the 29th of October. Tickets available for all of them, but Darwin is about to sell out this week, so that's the priority.
Okay, I'm going to quickly run through mine up until my break in December. So here's how things stand at the minute. Leeds City, this is obviously going out Monday the 9th publicly, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Leeds City Varieties is sold out. St. Helens on Thursday the 12th, so this Thursday, is not sold out, but it very nearly is. The best tickets for St. Helens are on Ticketmaster now. There's a few on Ticketmaster that are at the front of the circle. The ones on the venue website are all at the back of the circle, so go on Ticketmaster, not the venue website. Harrogate Theatre has got about 20% of tickets left. I can't believe how well that one's sold. Scunthorpe, quite a few tickets left for Scunthorpe. You'll be able to get a ticket if you go and check. Nottingham Playhouse really starting to move, so get your tickets for Nottingham. That's on the 17th. 18th in Southport is sold out. Blackburn on the 19th is very nearly sold out, so be quick there. Newcastle City Hall, lots of tickets left, but they're all at the very back of the circle. There's a few left in the stalls, so be quick there. Glasgow Pavilion, nearly sold out. Bristol, nearly sold out on the 26th of October. Loughborough, I can't remember how that's selling. I think it's doing quite well.
Very sporty.
Very sporty. Malvern, the Forum Theatre, doing well on the 28th of October. Never even heard of Malvern, so can't wait to see what that place is like. The 2nd, 3rd and 4th of November is all London, Leicester Square Theatre. 2 of the shows are sold out. A 3rd show is very close to sold out. And the 4th show is on about 60%, but that will start moving sort of this week. So if you want good seats, go and get it. Having said that, Leicester Square Theatre, there isn't really a bad seat in the house. Norwich Playhouse, 5th of November, sold out. Ipswich Corn Exchange is on its way on the 9th. On the 10th in Brighton, very nearly sold out. Peterborough New Theatre, Bring all of your friends. That is fucking not sold out. That is going to be a problematic tour show as it stands. It is on Wednesday, the 15th of November. And I think every single person in Peterborough is holding on to a grudge about something I said that I've forgotten about. Lincoln Engine Shed, 16th of November. Birmingham Town Hall, nearly sold out. Warrington Par Hall, nearly sold out. Real Pavilion, selling very well. Cardiff, St. David's Hall. Here's the thing. St. David's Hall at the minute is shut, but they are 100% certain that it will be back open by the time my show happens on Thursday, the 23rd of November. So just go and get tickets on either Ticketmaster or the venue website. It's going to be a great show. Reading Town Hall, 24th November. Corby the Cube, 25th. Sheffield the Octagon on the 30th. Stoke Victoria Hall on the 1st of December. Scarborough, the Spa Grand Hall on the 2nd. Belfast Limelight, Thursday the 7th of December. And the big one, the Manchester O2 Apollo on Saturday the 9th of December. And I'm going to announce my support acts for that show this week because Alfie Brown is one of them. But there's 2 other people joining me that night. And I think you're going to want to see that show. I'm going to make it fucking special. That is my final tour date of 2023. And there is more to come in 2024, including a full week in Ireland. All of these tickets on adamrowe.co.uk. There's links for the venue websites and for Ticketmaster. You can get them all on adamrowe.co.uk.
DanNightingale.com for mine. Saturday the 4th of November, Belfast, and Sunday the 5th in Dublin. I'd love to sell those 2 shows out. William Thompson, who's a fucking great comic, is supporting.
We'll have to get him in at some point.
Oh, he's class.
Let's do some simple pleasures.
Simple pleasures for the weekend.
There we go.
I'd love to go clubbing. Brighton this weekend. One of my old absolute wrecker mates is coming down. She's married now and she's got kids, but she's been hyping it up like it's an absolute sesh. And I haven't got the heart to tell her. I'm like, I don't think that's really how this tour's going to be. Oh!
Is Brighton where you snogged a man?
You what? No, that was either Chelmsford or Colchester, Essex.
Why did you think Brighton?
2000.
Why did you think Brighton?
Because it's got a massive gay community.
Yeah.
It wasn't a numbers game. It wasn't like, oh shit, well I'm here and there's so many of them.
Yeah.
You've got to kiss one.
I think that was just a confabulated memory of mine.
Yeah, I went to a gay club when I was about 19 and a gay guy lent in for a kiss and I was like, I'll give this a try. And I was wearing a check shirt and he was like, oh, look at you, Madonna. Because there'd been a Madonna video where she had a cowboy shirt on. And yeah.
I bought a check shirt the other day to go to the Luke Combs concert.
And that's why I've kissed him as well, you know. He goes, hello, Madonna. Just very stubbily. You know?
Madonna.
But his dick was really smooth. So
Dan.
that's fine, isn't it? Yeah, I got a message after the Southport going, you were coked up. Sorry. You could tell. You were just all over the place.
Where, yeah?
What?
What do you mean you're saying?
Well,
What?
we don't know what to think, Dan.
Well, you do, don't you?
No?
No, but you truly do.
You love Lemo?
No, I don't. I did. And famously,
you
it was a
ate
bit
it
of a
now?
problem.
Was it pills?
What?
Was it pills?
Oh, dear.
Were you murder off your
Loved it.
head?
She was like, and you missed loads of your lines. You're like, you haven't seen the fucking show. You don't know what my lines are.
Might have seen a preview.
It's true.
Maybe you misunderstood what she was saying. She was like, you were coked off your head, but you'd have more lines to do. You hadn't done
who
them all.
watches someone like...
You were
if
coke, but it wasn't like
If
to
you
the point
think
where it
I'm
was
more
funny.
animated on stage than I am sat at a desk doing a podcast, you're absolutely right. I do. I move around more. Mad.
And also, who the fuck's this cunt to accost you?
Hello.
If you want to get
There you
Charlied
go.
off your head,
There
get
he is.
Charlied off your head.
There he is.
Like,
Like, I can
shoot
tell
me
you off.
in the
'Cause I'm your
face.
business partner and your friend. Carl can tell you off. Your wife can tell you off. But little Miss Bo Peep from Southport can keep her opinions up her cunt, mate.
There you go.
Little Miss Bro Pete went up the hill. Turn around, you big bitch.
Bollocks!
But I was just trying to do my show.
Yeah. Keep your nose fucking clean, love.
And
Like
I will
his.
as well.
Right,
Come
first
on.
simple pleasure.
Are we still doing these?
Wait, just about.
All right.
This is from Larson McSherry.
No, it isn't.
No, it isn't.
I'm just reading what we've got here.
Larson McSherry.
Yeah.
All right.
When the bartender goes to serve someone who queued after you and they go, no, he was before me.
Good guys.
There you go.
Do you know what my simple pleasure is? Being the guy who does that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I prefer, I get like a guilt of accepting that, but getting to be the guy who goes, no, bartender, You have fucked up. I think what you're doing here, sir, is just serving the most attractive person first, and that's not okay.
You trying to fuck me?
Did I tell you what happened in Manchester with that? I was in Manchester with Serica, and it was the first approach to the bar. We hadn't drank yet, and they were just walking past me. And I was like, what the fuck? It's like they were ignoring me. I was like, getting agitated. And then this group of lads approached the bar, and they went to serve him. And I don't usually get pissed off. I was like, whatever. But I've been there that long. I was like, it seemed like they're doing it on purpose. So I went, hang on, mate. I was like, come on. I've just been studying for like 5 minutes. And the lad next to me went, oh my God, Sensei Carl. And I went, mate, yeah, do you want a drink? I was like, do you want a shot? He's like, yeah, lad, yeah. I was like, oh my God, that was nearly a bad gobshite to a fan. But I got away with it.
Wait, the fan was working?
No, the fan was the guy who approached the bar and was getting served. And I went,
Yeah,
no,
but
no.
you-
I literally went, no, mate, come on. Don't take the piss.
Do you know what though? You're still VAR absolutely
Yeah.
onside because it's a piss take situation.
Yeah.
And this whole thing of being magnanimous.
But he didn't know. He just walked in.
You hope you've got good bar staff because it is on the bar staff to just clock. Especially, I used to work in a comedy club. I worked in two, but when we worked at the Frog, it's very, very busy for the breaks. It's a weird bar to work because it's the
very intense 20 minutes,
perfect job when you want to be a comedian, as long as the bar is in the same room as the show. And it was great because you're like, right, hammer this for 25 minutes and then everything chills out and you get to watch the show basically. You pretend you're cleaning up and everything. But if you don't keep an eye as the person working the bar on who's been there the longest, it just breeds that fucking awful atmosphere on the other side.
Yeah.
And then people start getting chippy.
Is there any?
I take those simple pleasures both
Is there
ways
any
like that.
do's and don'ts? I think everyone.
Do
has
not
worked
get
at
a
bar.
coin and do this. You're never getting served.
No one carries cash anymore.
No, but it used to happen a lot, like trying to get your attention. But like, lad, if
Mate,
you do that, you are now back of the queue. I couldn't
If
give
you
a fuck.
click your fingers, Karen, oh my God, it's so annoying. They do that.
You're not getting served.
It's never that. It's more like,
Hey, you're not getting
I
served.
told you about I don't know whether I told yous about this or whether I saved it because I was going to do it on the pod and I didn't want to do it at the time because it'd be obvious when it had happened. But last year when I was sort of dating for a while, I went on a date with a girl and left the date after like an hour and a half because she done that. Like on the date, she went, mate, can we have some more drinks, please? And I went, what are you doing? She went, they're just ignoring us. I went, we literally haven't tried to get anyone's attention. And I went, you know what? I went, because she'd ordered the drinks. Because I didn't want to do that in front of the waiter. So when he brought them over, I went, can we just have the bill as well, please? She went, we're going somewhere else. I went, this is not going to work.
It's horrible. How people treat hospitality.
I literally just went to Pogues and I think Jack was there. I just got off and went to pub.
Much better date night. Jack Finnegan in Pogues. I'm telling you what. Phenomenal.
Don't tap, don't click, don't tip.
Don't tap. Don't clip. Just tip.
Don't go like, keep that, lad, if it's like 5p. Or whatever. Don't act like Billy Big Bollocks saying keep that. Because I'll just go, it's 5p, mate.
Oh yeah, I've done that before.
Yeah.
If I'm on a bar, obviously like not for a while, but like if someone's like, keep that, lad, and it's like less than 50p.
Yeah.
Like 50p, you're like, that's a tip. You know what I mean? But if it was less than 50p, like 20 pence, keep that, lad. I'd be like, you don't want your 20p back, lad? No.
Yeah.
I'll just put it in my jar, lad. Nice one. Appreciate it. Like, I'll make a fucking point.
My baby's gonna have nappies this week.
People comment below, 20p's not your money. Yeah, but you haven't. If you worked in bars, you understand. If you haven't, you won't.
Yeah, because what they're doing is like showing off. They're like, yeah, you keep that. You're like, what, 50? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not a cool move.
Yeah.
Just stand in line. Hopefully you're getting served first. Be cool. Be nice. Tip if you want. You don't have to always tip. People think you have to tip for every round. Of course you don't. If they haven't earned it, then don't tip them.
And if you're 17, you're thinking, God, I need a part-time job. Get a job in a bar. Just pick the right one.
Get a job in a comedy club.
It's well better. Such a great job.
And if you work in a bar and people are coming in with big rounds, when they order the big round, whatever their total is, add £1 to it and put that £1 in your tip jar.
Tax.
And tell nobody. If it says £27.50, that's £28.50, that, mate. Put £28.50 on a card machine, put the receipt in the till, and take £1 out the till and put it in your tip jar. And if your boss goes, oh no, that's not how it works, like the cash is one thing and the card's another thing, it's an absolute lie. I've managed. It's not remotely, it's not a problem for anybody. As long as the receipt...
It's to stop people doing that. That's what the problem is.
Yeah, but just do it. Because there's nothing
You can't
to
trash
stop
out
it.
of cards. You can.
I was on double time at every bar I worked, apart from the Frog and Bucket, where, I had a career to think of.
I've never done that.
Right, next one is from Biddy Myth. When your heart drops because you thought you forgot something, but when you start looking, you find it immediately.
When your heart drops.
I don't ever want to have my heart drop.
Oh, you know where this does get me? If I'm like 20 minutes down the road
Yes.
and I go, oh, shit. And I'm like, did I put it in my coat pocket?
Yeah.
Like that, that is a sweet relief.
But I said relief is a pleasure, and you said it wasn't. Not so long ago.
Okay.
Oh, well, Carl, can you stop holding us account to things we've said on previous episodes? Because otherwise it's not going to be a fucking show, mate.
Just saying.
We're hypocrites. We talk shite and we staunchly defend opinions and then change them 2 weeks later. Pack it in.
Yeah. Africa's doing great.
That's next
Oh,
one.
I can still taste fucking chicken and mushroom and
You can't say Africa's doing great and then follow it up with, I can still taste chicken. You're not allowed to do that.
That's also a nice taste.
I can still taste chicken. Oh, I can taste joy. Oh, salty stuff.
Chicken joy.
Tips. That's defo name of a chicken gaff.
Chicken
Right.
joy.
Yeah. Go on.
Connor Denton. When you were a kid and found the toy at the top of a cereal box without having to dig for it.
I like digging, me. I like the feeling.
That
of
is
finding it.
that. Is that a bit retro? Because I mean, we're talking my childhood on that.
No, we did that too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Do you remember?
Pogs.
Do you remember back in the day? Back in the day for me and you were probably like in your third year of uni.
That is not. He's not even. That's not
That
hyperbole.
sounds like a slam, but that's probably
Yeah.
right. Do you remember
I
when
mean,
they
the
started
joke is
putting
there.
like
Didn't get to third year. Go on.
like proper banknotes in crisp?
In crisp, yeah. You find a £5 note.
In the little foil.
Yeah.
Did you ever win
and
one,
you'd
though?
get like a back. Yeah.
Did you? I never won.
I won a £5 and a £20.
How were they folded?
They weren't. They were in a little plastic.
Yeah, they were folded into a square.
Yeah,
They
but
were-
it was in
yeah.
a little plastic pouch.
Yeah.
Yeah. As to not
Like
contaminate.
Willy
They were
Wonka.
Cheetos.
Get them Cheetos. Get them walking. as well.
I think they were in Cheetos, or maybe Cheetos was the Pogs.
Pogs, mate. Pogs in your cornflakes. You've smashed it, haven't you?
Hey, any little packet in any like. I honestly still love those unsalted crisps, even though.
Salt and
A
shake.
salt and shake.
Yeah, even though when you did it yourself, you'd get one slug killer of a crisp that was covered in fucking salt, and the others would be
You're
bland
not
as
shaking
shit.
enough, mate. Like an
I
old
get
man
it,
in
Dad.
a urinal. You're not shaking enough.
Hang on, you're just getting salt.
Yeah.
Second bits.
Yeah, I'm just-
I didn't put just that packet on though. Salt and shake was only in the house, and I got the salt like shaker and pepper. Put them both in.
Adam did it for every bag of crisps. Ready salted, not salted enough.
Ready salted are salted enough, but there's not enough salt in a salt and shake packet to salt a full bag of crisps. That's the mistake you were making. You were putting it in and shaking it, and it was sticking to one crisp because that's all there's enough for.
I was a bit of a stickler for the rules.
You're not beating the Kellogg's football bowl either that you got.
Oh,
Mate, that's the me scan out of that. Remember it?
I've still got one.
The green. It was green inside and it was footy out on the outside.
Smarties did they did a purple Smarties thing where the cap was purple. If you collected 5 of them and sent them to Smarties, you got visors. You got visor sunglasses that rolled up. You know the things you snap on your wrists? You got it, you rolled it, and it gripped onto your face, and you look like a early 90s futuristic douchebag. And this is how long ago, that is over 30 years ago, and I still remember it as one of the greatest free things of all of these things we're talking about. It was so amazing when
That in
that
the
turned
post?
up. Yeah, they posted it. Oh, God, it was so bad and great.
I want to go conker picking.
Yep.
Cool.
I want to go and get some conkers, and I want to film a knockout conker tournament for
But you're a
socials. in here.
fucking evil conker player.
Have I missed 5 minutes? Did I just pass
No,
out?
it's just the
That's
retro
not even
memory
a
thing.
screech.
I've never played Conkers because it was
course you
banned, it was
haven't.
banned at our school.
It's not halal. Yeah.
Conkers are not halal. Fuck.
Yeah, it was banned at our school.
Yeah, because it's violence, isn't it?
By the time we got there, though, it was done.
What tree is it? Is it oak trees? Am I being stupid? What
Conker trees.
Are they called conker trees?
They're literally called conker trees. Yeah.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
What's
Like
the
an apple
type
tree,
of
innit?
what's the type of tree?
Like conservatories. That's where you find Tories.
Blood. There's a tree's dumped a load around ours, and I was like, oh, I've got to bring Etta, and you're like, she will just go, what's all this shit on the floor?
We knew the secret gaff over the wall in the park. Oh,
Corte
mate.
Park.
No, Corte is a while from ours.
Corte's the gaff for Conkers in Liverpool, though.
I didn't go there, mate. By the Rosies over the wall, mate, there was trees there that untouched.
You have got...
Yeah, but you were there, so they weren't untouched.
No, you've got no idea what you're missing out on, lad. You haven't been to Conker World.
Oh, there's Conker World.
Corte Park is Conker World. Scousers comment on this fucking episode. Corte Park. People travelled from far and wide.
Yeah.
There's people from Newcastle under Lyme coming all the way to Liverpool for the Conkers.
That's where we went. We went for a place far and wide. Wait.
No,
Staffordshire.
I got a fucking great Conkers. Why?
Chestnut. Is it chestnut tree?
Yeah.
Thank fuck for
Conker
that.
tree, though.
That was going mental.
They're chestnuts.
Right. Last simple pleasure. This is one I put.
Don't
Controlling.
never say that, Finn.
Why?
Because you've made it up.
It says my name on it.
Oh, right, okay.
No, the other ones are all from other people. I just thought of one, so I put it in the
okay,
prep.
good.
Okay, we'll judge
I
you
feel like
fairly.
you're loading the
It's
base.
shit.
It probably is, but it's one for me.
What do you-
I like being in control of the music when we're out with people or we're in the lobby. That's just a simple pleasure of mine. Dictating the mood, being the DJ.
I like listening to my music, but I don't like sort of
Forcing it on other people.
the pressure of putting that on other people.
He doesn't like.
No,
forcing it
I'm
on
the
other
same.
people.
Do you like that?
If we're in my car,
Yeah, then.
yeah, and like I'll put it on sometimes, but you all kick off because you got no taste. He wants hip hop. You want a bit of country music, you know what I mean? Bit of harp, bit of soul. He's all over there fucking with his...
Doris Day.
He's got no taste.
I don't
I
like
dragged you to Nashville, introduced you to the fucking greatest music scene
And
on the
we
planet.
had a great time
and the
loved
second
the
Carl
music.
Lambert, he texted me and said, if I hear another country song or countrified cover of a non-country song, I'm going to blow my head off. He said that like minutes after landing in the UK.
Yeah, because they ram it down your dick hole.
You were in the airport?
It's too much.
The pilot was like,
You're like, oh, shit. I need to post this back to the UK. I'll go to the post office. It's everywhere. It's stupid country. Like, I tell you what, though, with a few fucking bevs in you.
It's good then.
When you're at a bar that is doing like, you know,
That guy that
The
was
covers.
the I Will Survive guy. I'll remember
Backwards
him
Cap.
forever. Yeah, he was incredible.
my
fell on the
God.
keyboard, remember this?
Yeah.
And
That's
then
what
they
he
were
means.
like, you know, they do Dr. Dre next episode as a fucking country song. You're like, this is amazing.
That was good.
And then they go, oh, we'll play Luke Combs. You're like, I don't know it.
Yeah, Colt 45 was my highlight when they did that. I think that was like second
Alfie's mate, when we took him back to, he took us to all the cool bits
yeah, it was that night.
of East Nashville. And then we were like, yeah, this has been dead. And it had been dead cool. That first bar is one of my favourite bars I've ever been in. It was class.
The
Unbelievable.
dive bar with the
Oh,
ducks.
it felt like we were
Unbelievable.
in a film. It was so good.
Truck stop,
and then
wasn't
by
it?
the third one, you're like, yeah, I am a tourist. There's no point me being too cool for school. We'd only been in Nashville 3 days,
I had a
2
cowboy
days.
hat on.
Yeah. So
And he
going
was like,
down to
"We're only
Broadway.
going to the tourist stuff. I'm like,
Oh, I loved it.
Henry,
I think I'm a Liverpool shirt on. Going to fucking bury him right.
I honestly, everywhere we went, drinking was fucking brilliant.
I was fire.
Get that first, the truck stop gaff though. The food was great, the berries were great. It was
Sandra
games.
Bullock was serving.
Betty and Ryan with Mo Salad on your back. That is what we were doing.
Yeah. Gaff. I loved it, but
The best big book, easy. The best big book hunter. Oh my god!
Make sure you cut
bar
that
was
bit out
great.
where he fluffed that. Yeah.
The best big book hunter.
we were playing darts, arrows as they call it.
Yeah, they call it ours.
Finn?
Yeah. Yeah, let's do some pet peeves.
Pet peeves.
That doesn't
These are
have
best.
to be my
Simple
head in.
pleasure. You can't talk over you talking. It sounds so mental.
Well, I can't hear me talking because you won't let me listen.
Have you heard this one?
He has heard it, yeah.
Yeah.
That doesn't have to do my head in.
Right.
Confessions?
Robbie Davis. Pet peeve, dropping something into the bottom of the dishwasher.
Oh, and you've got to pull the thing out.
Yeah.
And
gonna
it's
sound really
like
bad.
sunken.
Yeah.
I literally never used the dishwasher. I've never. I don't think. I don't.
Do
Know.
you have one?
Yeah, we do. Yeah.
That's a disgrace.
The name's Laura.
She. I don't think she wants me anywhere near the dishwasher.
She does.
She doesn't. She
I think you've made that up.
Yeah, I think. But it
She
suits
wants
me
me
to
nowhere
believe
near
it.
the tiling.
Do you know what's worse than that? Is dropping something down the side of your seat in your car.
Yeah. Or the seat here. The cushions here eat shit.
No, but like in your car, not like in here. You've accidentally lost something momentarily and you're like, where's that gone? You find it down the seat.
Oh, yeah.
In your car, you hear it drop and you're like, I've got to learn like full hot
Origami.
yoga
Yeah.
to get that fucking thing back.
Yeah, stuff can actually go under my seat in my car, and it genuinely is gone
Oh, it's
until
like
someone takes the seat out.
electronic shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's a disgrace. Start loading the dishwasher. The worst thing about the dishwasher, by the way, is unloading it. I hate it.
I like it when it's still
Respectfully,
hot.
no.
No, because you've got to dry it then. I'll unload it 3 days later when it's dried itself.
I know what you mean.
No, but it is dry when it's
No, it
finished
isn't.
its cycle.
If it's hot, it's not dry, is it?
No, it is dry. It's just, I know what you mean. No, it feels wet, but it isn't.
Yeah. But 2 days later when it's bone dry, bosh.
Right, okay.
You're a disgrace.
Next one from Laura. Having to give your email to get a receipt in a shop.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I just don't.
Fuck them. They're not having it.
Paper's okay for me, mate. No worries. Unless it's a high ticket item.
That you don't want to lose the receipt for.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, if you're spending £1,000 on a TV, then let's. I want you to have the proper receipt.
Yeah, but if it's like a fucking...
I think there should be an option of like, do you just not want the receipt? Yeah, no, I don't want the receipt.
But what if you're
Because it's a
walking out to Curry's with a 60-inch TV and the security guard doesn't believe you've paid for it?
right again. If it's TV, I do want the receipt.
Can't do that in Costco. They check it.
I went yesterday for the
innit?
first time.
Oh, my, what did you do? There's 2 different ways. I went the first time, shit myself, bought 10 Kinder Buenos and left. And then the other day, spent £250 on a covered, heated maiden for my house with some muffins.
Yeah, Laura's bit. Yeah. So we went and we did a sort of. We
Recce.
did we did the recce one.
Yeah.
Well, Laura's like, I want you to come with me because I don't know how it works. It's literally like trying to get in a prison. She was like, oh, it's going to be dead man. There's just a person going, just beat your car there. Nice one.
Yeah.
And then on the way out. So we went in straight to the TVs. They know what they're doing with that. The one
mate.
in.
Straight, right in the front.
I need a new TV.
There's a Netflix documentary about Costco. That was someone we
Right.
know on.
I
And then
actually
we went-
think I need a new telly. My one's on the blink, the one in the living room. The one in the bedroom's great.
Go to Costco.
Yeah, but how much discount are we talking here? Like what
It
prices
depends.
is
It
is a
depends. Some
decent
things
TV?
are cheaper, some things aren't.
I mean, if you're into it, you'd have to price it up. But if you're a business, you're getting the VAT back, aren't you? So that's a bit of a discount.
That's 20% of the that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see a bigger
What
TV
did you buy?
coming.
So what was the...
Few Christmas presents. We just saw 2 things that were like spot on for the kids, and then a
Can't wait to
massive
open me
load of.
Pom Bears.
I saw a couple of things for Christmas for you lot as well. Like good little, because we usually do about 3 or 4 presents, don't
Is
we?
it better than Adam taking me to Vegas?
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Yeah.
Go on the moon.
A 4-pack of mac and cheese. Yeah. You'll love it.
What? You must have bought yourself something.
I bought some bottles of red Peroni because I don't see them very often. It's
Red Peronis.
one of my favourite lagers.
Okay.
It's like the Italian one, isn't it?
Did you get loads?
It's just like a case of 12 or something.
Unbelievable.
It's just more. It's
I didn't
it's
go
a, It's
for
a
it.
more bitter lager. It's like for people who love lager, essentially. Red Peroni.
No, I don't think it is. I think it's dead nice. I think it's smoother. I don't know. I love it.
It's less mass marketable, which is why it's less popular.
The big budget thing in there is the layer pack. You can get butter. Do you know how expensive butter is now? Like layer pack. You can get like a fucking 6 litre tub for £6. I nearly fell over.
Right, but it takes up a whole shelf of your fridge.
Yeah, but you don't need to buy any more. We bought 48 cans of beans in a day.
Why?
I don't know. We buy beans all the time. So we thought we'll buy loads.
How often do you eat beans?
Not as often as 48 cans. They're still in there.
When was the last time you opened a can of beans?
3 days ago, I had a jacket potato with beans.
The problem with it is you've got to know you use it because
Yeah.
we genuinely got some mac and cheese because the kids love pasta. They both went, nah, I don't like it.
Oh,
Because whatever. But we now have
it Kraft?
we have got 4 packs of it. Yeah,
Kraft.
like the American one.
that's good.
There's a weird discipline to Costco where you can't just wander around and go, oh, that looks good, because they won't let you just buy one. It's a fucking multi-pack.
Yeah, we bought 80 bags of crisps as well.
Yeah, but I could do that in 3 sittings.
Yeah.
Oh, the bakeries.
Oh, mate, the muffins are nasty.
Oh, I'm going to have to go and come and report back. I'm getting like FOMO of Costco here.
We should record it, Will.
I think
Costco special.
if you ask at the bakery, because Rummy's missus works there, Helen works there. If you ask, can I have a 64 cookies thing? They don't just have them on the shelves. I think it's $12.99 for 64 cookies. I don't understand Costco.
It's the best gaff
I don't
ever.
understand. And I don't know why you need
There's a
64
documentary
cookies.
on Netflix about it. They're worth £250 billion, 250 bill they're worth.
Who?
Costco. That is
Yeah,
called
they're nailing it.
Quarter of a trillion.
Quarter of a trillion, because they make 90% of their money from the memberships people pay to just get in the doors.
Right, I'm in.
You'll love
I
it.
like it.
And you'll buy shit you never wanted, but you'll eat in the car on the way
I'd
home.
clear a room because it's bulk.
Yeah. What a guy.
And that's Costco, ladies and gents.
Adam Baker says, people who don't peel the foil all the way off of the can of Pringles or tub of butter. Do you peel it all the way off, or do you leave it so then it's like a little lid that still stays on?
Is his pet peeve someone who doesn't do
Yeah.
that all the way off?
Yeah.
No, it's just an extra layer of protection, isn't it?
I leave it on and Serica does it and peels it off and puts it in the bin, but I'm like, it's a foil to keep the freshness.
I can understand why someone's annoyed by it, but genuinely I don't care either way. So I don't think he's nailed this one.
Okay.
I don't care either way if someone does it or doesn't, but I always leave it half on because,
It's a foil.
yeah,
It's just piss.
Okay. Right. Last one. This is from Llewellyn Lloyd.
it's like saying in winter people who have the t-shirts under the jumpers.
What? Do it again.
Llewellyn Lloyd.
No, it's not.
It is.
Llewellyn Lloyd.
Llewellyn Lloyd.
What
It's
happens,
from
what happens if
Llewellyn
you're
Lloyd.
Welsh and you can't make that noise?
You'd go Llewellyn Lloyd, I think.
What happens if you're like East Asian and you haven't got the dexterity for chopsticks? I was literally thinking about this yesterday. I went for ramen yesterday on my own in Covent Garden in London before my gig.
Lonely ramen.
Huh?
Lonely ramen.
Lonely ramen.
very
It's quite a
very common
regular thing
thing.
for me.
Oh, yeah.
Like if I'm on my own, and ramen's one of my go-tos.
Oh, yeah.
Because
Imagine having
like I don't know
four
whether you've
wives.
noticed, like I don't know whether it's a racism thing or whether it's just like a cultural thing from the people. But East Asians are very lonely. There's loads of them just bopping about on their own.
You ever noticed?
You don't notice that?
There's ramen places in Japan where
I'll tell
don't
you
even
this.
see a human.
I have never seen a Chinese throuple. Fact.
No, but like you see East Asians on their own more than any other race, I think.
It's a bit, yeah.
Right. What I'm going to do here.
In the UK.
What I'm going to do here. I'm going to keep my eye out for lonely Southeast Asians.
Honestly.
No, I will.
Honestly.
I haven't been putting together the data to really argue with you on this.
So like that, I think that subconsciously is why ramen's my lonely choice, because I'm like in there, I'm going to be accepted. They're just going to be like, he's sort of like
Well,
us.
they say there's ramen gaffs in Japan where you don't even see a human. It's a hatch.
Yeah.
And you can go in and pay on a machine and stuff.
Who's the ethnicity that are always together? Travellers? I mean,
Yeah, the travellers are often in a group.
The other Asians-
Black guys are often in a group together.
The other
Yeah.
Asians as well, they're very family orientated, aren't they?
Yeah. But East Asians are just bobbing about on their own, doing their own thing. And I'm not saying it's a bad thing. It's just an observation.
next time I see some Chinese people in a group, I'm going to go up and go, hey, good for you. Good for
Why?
you. Because they've made friends.
No, but like maybe they don't want friends. Although
they've been held-
Japan does have the highest suicide rate in the world, and maybe it's because they're lonely.
Doesn't have the highest suicide rate in the world.
It does.
Doesn't.
I googled it.
We Googled it the other day on pod.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
I
You were
wasn't into
there.
that.
Was there, wasn't it?
Do you want me to Google it?
It was Wales because they can't pronounce. If you're called Lloyd,
But obviously, I'm in
and
the
you're from
ramen gaff,
Llanelli,
and he brings it over, and you get that big stupid ladle that they make you drink soup with, rather than just giving you the spoon.
The broth, the
The
ladle.
big broth ladle that you'd have to fucking, like you're tasting a bolognese before it's ready.
It's good though, isn't it?
I just give me a spoon, but I'm not going to fight them on that because it's functional, right? And then he brought me chopsticks, and as he put the chopsticks down, I could see him look at me as if to go,
You want a fork, don't you?
"Is that alright for you? Yeah, you're gonna ask, are you?" And nice one, mate. I let him go away because I didn't want to immediately go, "Bring me a fork." Then I went over to him and I was like, "Yeah, right, mate. Do you mind if I have a fork, please?" And I could see in his eyes that he's like, "I knew you'd come crawling back." You little fucking shit house. Right?
We would call you a gaijin.
no wonder they got no mates. They're very aggressive people.
Yeah, rude. So you tried to teach me chopsticks.
Yeah.
And I think Jack's tried to teach me chopsticks as
Dead
well.
easy, innit, Jack?
Right? But here's the thing. I've got really bad dexterity.
Right.
Like I'm not dexterous at all. It bothers me. Like it's been a part of my health anxiety before because I'm like, why are my fingers sticking together and stuff? I'm really bad with it. So what if you're Asian? Because they don't have forks. So what do?
Do you make their hands into forks? That's what Abu Hamza did.
He just wants someone to put his coat.
Get missing the coat hanger.
You just kept getting really bad scratches. Ooh. I think you're nailed on for a bionic arm. You've got the money, 20 grand a year. Fucking Adam's dexterity's all over the place.
You hold one of them like a pencil, It doesn't move.
But I hold pencils weird.
like that.
I've seen him sign the Patreon posters, make them Sharpies get twatted.
Yeah. This one's broke. Next one. One per poster.
Shit, I've just damaged that.
Yeah, so that instruction doesn't help me because I don't hold pencils like you do.
Right. You hold one like a pencil and you move the other one.
Finn's dying to do this. Are you poised to do the Lloyd Llewellyn?
No,
All right.
I'm enjoying the chat.
One should move, one should stay still. And you use the
Yeah,
other
I
leg.
know. I've seen it happen. I just can't do it.
Boss at it, me. I can eat rice with it, and that's how you know you're a G.
But
'Cause
like,
you
I don't know
fancy.
why. It's just stubbornness from the East Asian community.
It isn't. They have
Spoons
sticky
and
rice.
forks have been invented now. That was all sound back in 1220
You're
before the
saying this
fork.
to the other Asians who eat with their hands?
What do you mean?
There's Asians who eat with their hands.
Yeah,
That works dead
that's
well.
worse.
But that works dead well.
Yeah, it's easy. Like you eat.
Yeah, but then you're getting all sauce and shite on your hands.
You just wash them.
Who's having crispy chili beef with the fingers? What are you talking about?
Tell me it wouldn't taste better.
Too
It
hot
wouldn't
though.
taste better.
It would,
My
mate.
hands would be all sticky. Give me a fork, and you should have a fork.
He can't go
I
any
know
higher.
this is disrespectful
Okay,
to an
just come
entire culture. I understand that, but fuck them. It's bollocks. It's stupid. It's stubbornness and stupidity. There is no way that chopsticks are more functional than forks and spoons. So what are we doing? Who are we trying to impress here? The Emperor of Japan? Fuck you, whoever you are.
Whoa, I've been to his house.
Whatever. Sounds like a
Did he
cunt
have to
me.
let you in? Nice little
Just
role
walk in.
reversal.
No, I went to his gardens. Wasn't allowed in his house.
Right, cool. Maybe they just like it. It's tradition and they just enjoy it.
Tradition is a huge thing there.
Yeah, exactly. But tradition's stupid. Tradition for everywhere, not just East Asia, can get put in the fucking bin. Tradition, and you know what else can go fuck itself? Etiquette. You know, etiquette, I think, is just such a way to keep like working class people in their fucking box. You know, when you go to a fancy restaurant and they go, right, there's 7 forks there, 7 knives
That's
there.
bollocks.
You figure out which ones for each course. Bollocks.
Yeah.
Just bring me a new fork and a new knife with each course. Why you? No, let the poor people. Let's see if they know which fork
Don't
it
you
is
just work
because it's
outside then?
etiquette. Oh, put your napkin on your lap. Fuck off.
You work outside then, don't you?
I don't give a shit what
I
you're
just
meant
don't
to
eat
do.
there. Do you see me with soup? I can't go to one of them restaurants.
Etiquette's bollocks.
I agree.
Apart from when you try and get served, then please, some etiquette.
Where'd you put your napkin?
Just leave it there and just wipe my face when I get saucy.
Why?
Why are posh people rubbing their fucking starters all over their cocks? Why is it going to be down there?
It's in case you drop it, innit?
Don't drop it. I don't drop it because I've got a fork and not chopsticks.
There was one point there where he was going so high pitched, I thought we were going to lose him.
I do agree. Like I had lobster in
And they give you pliers.
In Capri. And
They give you pliers?
They give me pliers. And I was like, lad, just give me the meat. Yeah, lad, here's a pliers, a Black & Decker drill.
Do you know why I think they do that with lobster? They do that because lobster's so expensive. They're like trying to prove it's a lobster.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So it's not just a fucking fish finger?
Probably.
Deep bread in fish
That's
fingers?
my conspiracy theory. I think that's what they're doing. Now, look, I'll believe you. If I'm paying enough in a fancy restaurant, I believe that it's a fucking lobster. Get it out of its fucking gaff and give it to me, like, as the meat.
Yeah. He gave me a pair of pliers, a Bradall, and a Phillips head screwdriver. And then say, yeah, lad, here's your scran. And I was
Here's
like,
your
lad,
dinosaur, crack it tidbit.
give me a fucking like IKEA. Like I was like, I don't know what to do, and I was missing loads of the meat because of it, and I felt awful smashing his head to bits as well.
Look at me. I had a family.
He was blue. He was heavy.
Awful.
You don't have red ones.
No, I had the blue lobster. They're the best.
So what did Lloyd want?
Llewellyn wanted.
Lloyd Llewellyn from Llanelli
When
is
you,
an absolute slithered. Go on.
when you have to use a regular toilet for a piss, and the toilet seat, when you put it up, does the thing where it just falls down every time. It
I'll
doesn't
piss on
stay
the toilet
upright.
seat.
Yeah.
I'll put it up once, falls down. I'll put it up again. And then if it falls down that second time, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, I'm pissing on your toilet seat.
Yeah, I don't put them up.
George Bush.
I just forget it's an option.
What?
I just don't put toilet seats up.
You're vile. You know, you don't watch the load the dishwasher.
What
You don't load the dishwasher and you piss all over the toilet seat.
Oh,
no wonder
yes.
she won't suck you off.
Oh, yes.
Do them two things, your cock will be fucking...
Don't piss on the toilet. Load it up. She'll knock you off.
It's just piss. Carl knows women.
Except for this stupid bitch in Adam's DMs.
Wow, I thought we were going in a different direction with that sentence. and I was about to take umbrage with you, sir. But I agree.
Don't piss on the toilet seat.
Don't do it. No, don't do it.
Like Frank Bruno. Just
No,
on
no,
helium.
no. That's not good. Don't piss on it. It's very dirty.
Go on.
I'm going to do some advice.
I'm going to be
We're all
I'm going to be
in
fired
the
up
mood
for
for some
tonight.
advice.
You realise
aren't
you
we?
have a button that makes that voice for you.
Round us out, Finn. Some advice. Go.
No, no, lady.
You have a button that does that. voice.
No, if you do it as well.
Oh, shut up.
Can I have the deep voice, Dan? I love it. Please.
All right, wait. Let me find
on.
Sexy Dan.
And now give me a deep voice.
Oh, you want to do voice? Well, let me find yours, you sexy.
I don't even know what this sounds like.
Oh, baby.
But why are you doing that on top of the
That's
filter?
it even better. Lad, have you put weight on? Yeah? Yeah, I've put a bit of weight on as well, Squad.
Every
You're doing the voice.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
makes it better.
Right, sorry, confessions.
Advice.
Oh, yeah, advice.
Yeah,
Shut
yeah,
up.
yeah.
Well, stop being a prick. Yeah, madam, I'm here to help.
Here to help solve your problems.
I'll tell you the best
Thing to do.
If you want to do it, you'll be fine. If you don't,
You might do time. Agony Adam.
Have a great one on tour. You're going to absolutely fucking smash it.
It's going to be good. I've just been going to clubs all week and kicking fuck out of them.
Yeah, this man's on form. Laura wants to come and see you at the Empire. Can I be there as well?
Yeah.
Lovely.
Right. So,
What date is it?
Saturday the 9th of March.
Damn.
And there'll be an after party.
Week before your birthday.
That'll be the last time I have a pint before the Paris Marathon.
anonymous advice.
Did you see the guy who got in the comments? It's like, Adam, it's a little different than a 6K run. I had a carb load. I was like, yeah, that'll fix it. A big pasta the night before, he'll smash it. Man does 5K 3 times a week. He's like, yeah, you just need a carbonara.
Someone else commented though and said he did 4 weeks training and done it in 4 hours and 17 minutes. And that's filled me with a lot of confidence, to be honest with you.
Yep.
Yeah, but that was Haile Gabriel Selassie, who's already a runner.
Right.
You fucking know now.
Sounds like a Galatasaray player.
Just sounds like Galatasaray.
Anonymous advice. I'm pig scum and have been for many years. I'm leaving the job within the next month on really bad terms. One thing they've forgotten.
Probably because you've been non-corrupt.
Take that. The man.
Corrupt, is that the best way of saying that?
You non-corrupt scum.
Upstanding.
One thing they've forgotten. I still have access to the official Twitter account for the force I'm in. How can I go out with a bang?
So he's got the regional
He's
police.
got his
The
police.
CIA killed Martin Luther King. Tweet that.
No. But it's got to be, like that Victor Anichibi tweet? And it was like, can you tweet something like great support from the fans today? Do something along those lines so it looks like a really bad admin error. Like something that the police has been in trouble for a load of times. I don't know, like institutional racism or something like that.
Can you tweet something like, we are not racist in that?
Can you just tweet something that shows that we've got a lot of love for the black community and if anything, we're in favour of them rather than just killing them needlessly? Something awful like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd love to know which police force.
Or call Les Devons a Horsley Blockshire.
Because if it's like Lanarkshire, that's not going to make a load of sense, is it?
Please do that one. Do that just for me and Carl. Make our lives 100% complete. That's it. We've clocked the world then. If you just tweet, we are looking into serious allegations that former Family Fortunes host Les Devons is actually a horse.
Do it. You get loads of retweets as well.
Nice. Right. We've got a couple of confessions.
I love how around the houses you go with it. You give everything a little
Smorgasbord.
fucking smorgasbord.
I don't want to burn all of it.
No army. Sweden.
Yeah. A lot of nations haven't got armies. Sweden has not got an army. Because they're a part of
Is Germany allowed one now?
No.
After
They haven't got an army. But they're part of the UN, aren't they? Which is basically a big army.
they've got an air force though. Again,
Who? The Germans.
the Luftwaffe. Yeah, they took them a long time to be allowed to fly planes.
Is that a biscuit?
Because of the Luftwaffe.
I thought that was a biscuit.
It's not a biscuit.
The ones that you put on top of the thing in Amsterdam. What's that?
I don't know, but it's not the German Air Force.
Street waffle.
Stroop waffle, that's it.
Yes. 2 Luftwaffes, please, with cream. Yeah. A little side of Mein Kampf.
My story,
Right.
of course.
Anonymous, as per. Hey up, lids. Just got caught by a mate of mine drying my bell end under the hairdryer in the pub. I've been shaking it for a good 30 seconds, but it was still sopping. Do I
But you're
need-
still, sopping. You need to wee for longer, bruv. Your dick's not leaking. You're still weeing.
Sopping. How it's a semi-porous membrane.
You love porous.
Is it porous?
It couldn't be sopping wet. It would just.
It could be if you're still
You can't
pissing.
drain your bell end like a fucking tea
sponge.
towel. Yeah. What's he on about with bell end?
Doing the dishes with his cock.
Bell end sopping wet. You can't. What?
There's no way. Look, I hate calling bullshit on the submissions, but there's no way, unless he'd done it for a laugh, and he knew his mate was coming in the toilet, and he's like, do you know what? I'm gonna wind John up here and get me cock out and put it under that fucking air dryer. There's no way he was like, do you know what? I've tried to shake this. I'm just gonna have to use the fucking hand dryer. Bollocks.
Still pissing.
Oh, I bet it feels nice.
No, it doesn't. A burnt bell end.
No.
I'll burn your bell end if you want.
Thanks. If you were horny, a bit of a breeze. I wonder if you can make yourself come with a breeze.
Oh, a breeze.
Febreze.
I thought you meant. I genuinely thought the first thing you said was Febreze.
Do you think
You can because your bell end's on show.
I wonder if there's such a thing as like
I reckon maybe
an orgasm.
if you've left it like 2 weeks, maybe. I don't think.
2 weeks.
I don't know.
By the way,
I'll never know.
this morning. So like, obviously every morning I still wake up with like a boner, but like if I don't deal with it, it just goes away quite quickly. This morning, I fell asleep on the train from Euston
Oh no.
with a fucking absolute stonk on. And when I woke up 10 minutes before we got to Crewe, it was fucking harder, if anything. I had a fucking
How big
hour
was
and
it?
a half erection going from Euston to fucking Crewe.
Did the conductor ask for its ticket?
Oh, by the way, that can fuck off as well.
Go on.
Genuinely.
A ticket and a ticket.
This really pissed me off today. Right, I got on the train at Euston at 5:30 this morning. Very, very early, the first train. And there's people checking your tickets as you get on the train, right? So they check and then they go, yeah, go through the gate or whatever, right? Get on the train. I got me fucking jumper out my bag and made like a pillow with it.
Yeah.
So I could get a nap on the train. I put me coat hoodie over my eyes because it was so bright in the train carriage. And I started going to sleep. And then the fucking ticket inspector comes round and he goes, mate, you're all right. I need to see your ticket. Tickets, please. Everyone tickets. Dead loud. And I was like, I got checked 4 minutes ago. By you, I think. Or someone who looked like you. The fucking, what are you waking me up for? It's 5:30 in the morning. Your job's worth. Cunt, fuck off. And then every fucking time we're approaching a fucking station, we're now approaching Ashby. Why? Anyone who needs to know knows.
It's not using the intercom anymore.
Yeah,
Comes in and
shout.
shouts it. Hey, lads, wake up! Ashby. De la Zouche.
Done me head in.
Yeah, he sounds
Shouldn't be
annoying.
waking people up on a train who've just had the tickets checked. It's 5:30 in the morning, you fucking stupid. I know you bald cunt, but then I remembered you even there.
Right, you can call him a bald cunt. Your
Remembered? Oh, yeah.
some of your best friends are bald. You're allowed to slag them off.
Best.
At least your mates with one.
You don't act bald, though, do you know what I mean? Bald is such a, like, you know what I mean? Don't
It's
you?
just a state
You
of
do
mind.
not act bald.
A state of mind.
Yeah. Bald's like the man Karen.
Yeah. What is the man? Is it Graham? What is it?
Isn't it Kevin?
Oh, is it Kevin? Doesn't feel like it should be Kevin.
Darren.
What's that? A Darren.
Dean, I reckon. Not like Dean.
I
Coughlin
think
sound,
Karen
but
and
Dean.
It says Richard.
Oh, I think Graham's.
Richard,
Ian.
Richard and Ken are the two popular ones, apparently.
If any woman I cared about said I'm gonna like Dean Coughlin sound, he's like the exception that proves the rule. But if any woman I was like friends with or like close with family or whatever was like, oh yeah, I've got a new fella, his name's Dean, I would immediately not approve.
Yeah.
Biggest
Percival.
cunt name on the planet, that.
Percival as well.
Oh, right, Dean.
Oh, yeah. All the time.
Percival.
Get well soon, Amy. Should we call that a pod?
Yeah.
Go yeah. Buy tickets to the quiz. There's like 30 left. It's on Monday. Today is Saturday via the Patreon. The more tickets sell, the more prizes we give away. So tell your mates to buy them and you could win £1,000.
Where can they get tickets, Carl?
They can get tickets at the link in the description. It's also
Or
on
what's the Twitter account?
at Chaotic Quiz on Twitter. You'll see it on my Twitter, Adam Stees. If you look for the link, you will find it. Sell the last tickets, you get better prizes. Simple.
Sign up to the Patreon, patreon.com/haveawordpod. It is the best deal. There's a reason we're the biggest Patreon in the UK and one of the biggest in the world. The Patreon special this month, the Guide to Liverpool. I didn't know how it would pan out. And while it was happening, I didn't understand it. And in the aftermath, I had PTSD. It is one of the weirdest days we've all spent with each other. And at the end, we shared a moment where we were like, we're done. I'm going to go. And everyone sort of went their separate ways. And I swear to God, I've never seen anything like it.
And you weren't dressed as you either, were you?
I did, that is not by no stretch is that the weirdest thing involved.
No.
That was a bit weird, but that's how mental that day. That special ends with me in a very specific place, dressed as a very specific person, and by no means is it top 5 weirdest things that day.
No.
Unbelievable special. Very well done by Will, Matthew, Harry, Steve and the boys.
Tour tickets, dannightingale.com and adamrowe.co.uk. A lot of people going, oh, you open them for some of Dan's, you open for some of yours. We're not opening for each other. We don't do that. We absolutely love Have a Word and working together here. Very separate stand-up careers. Come and see both of us. We're both going to all over the UK. And literally, the second we stop recording here, I'm going to go and get a quick shower and changed. My first tour date tonight is in Carlisle. Very excited. And if you are listening on Saturday and you're anywhere near Crewe, there is some tickets left for Crewe, and that's going to be a banger. It's a fucking gorgeous room.
Got a tune?
We have.
Just for the audio.
This is from Brandon Charles. He's from Woking, and this is called Remember.
Absolute banger. Marvelous.